One. Hello and welcome to Wrestling with Horse Sunday Night Heat. I'm your host, Pete Daddy Dollar, joined by the one, the only. He's the Phantom Vampire that don't twinkle, but he sure do shine. He sparkles. Some might even say he's effervescent, as it were. It is AngelousDraven.
Hey, what's up?
I give you a fire intro every time.
After that, I don't really have any. I can't really top it. So it's like, you know what I mean? So. Yeah.
Glad to have you, brother. Glad to have you.
Here.
And of course, we are joined with the newest member of the Horsemen. I guess we can just call him now because we might as well. He's been baptized in fire. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sith Lord Felix from Channel Starface.
Thank you so much for having me, and definitely happy to be here as usual. Definitely, it's hot as a witch's titty burning at the stake in Salem. Am I right?
It was ridiculously hot today. I'm not going to complain because I live in northern Michigan, and in about 2 months, we could have snow. So I'm not gonna complain. You know, I came home today. I was out kayaking. You guys wondering where I've been? I was kayaking for 2 days. The Ausable River Canoe Marathon. It was like the 76th or 77th marathon. They ran that. And, we have a cabin on the river, so it's a house, but we were kind of partying there all weekend, kayaking, drinking, having a good time with some friends, ate some tremendous food. I brought 2 slabs of ribs home, baby back ribs, that my buddy Pat spent like 6 hours cooking the other day. Yeah.
Hungry.
Oh, dude, I've got them right upstairs in the refrigerator. I brought home some burgers. I mean, I got a bunch of leftover food. Discovered I bought a good fifth of whiskey. The other night, I was really drunk and I went to the store because I was like, I had my Italian cigars that came from Sicily, and I was like, I cannot smoke one of these without a proper drink with it. So my neighbor Nino, you met him, Draven.
Mm-hmm.
He brought me those back from the other side. So I go to the store and I'm looking at whiskey, and I'm looking at the lower shelf. I'm like, I can't buy a cheap whiskey with these cigars. So I spent a little coin and I bought a really good bottle of whiskey, and I didn't even use a glass. I'm going to be honest. I sat there drinking out of the bottle. I was like, I am not classy enough for this. I'm like, I'm in flip flops, basketball shorts, and no shirt. I'm just like, give me the fucking bottle, and I'm smoking.
Hey, why commit to an entire cup when you can just, go sip by sip, and then when you're halfway down the bottle, just realize where you went wrong halfway through, and just keep going. Fuck it.
It was good, man. It was really good. What's up, Tone? Wait.
Oh,
Tony, let me throw you a link, bro. I thought you were sleeping. I just sent you a message. Hang on. Hang on, Tony. Here, I thought Tony was out. He hadn't been active in a while in Messenger, so I sent him a message.
Gotta get him on.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There's a link, Tony. What up, Cotton? What up, Godzillionaire?
Yeah.
Good to see you, gentlemen.
We got Godzilla. Yeah, we got the greats in here already, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
Playing around.
Yeah, so it was a good weekend. It was a fun weekend. I'm glad to be back, though. Again, the camera is not letting you know how gloriously tan I am right now. Oh my god! So where I told you where I burned myself on the ropes the other day, like in the ring. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna show you guys this. This is fucking gnarly. This is what it looks like now. Like,
oh geez,
fucking. Like, yeah, it kind of opened up a little bit. But yeah, that YouTube's gonna hit me for nudity now because I showed my titty.
Yeah.
Showed my titty. You like that? That's my titty. But no, man, that shit. Like, my friend Rose is a nurse, and she's looking at that going like, "Did you put anything on that?" I'm like, "Soap and water." I'm like, "No." I'm like, "It'll fucking heal." Like,
That's like a second-degree burn.
Yeah, pretty much. It is only tap. That one was free.
Only tap.
Yeah. It's for my forthcoming OnlyFans. You want to see
Now
those
we're
titties
talking.
again? You see those titties again? You have to pay for them.
Yeah, that's right. I know, right. Why am I gonna try to wipe you up, Etep? I can see your titties $5.99 a month on OnlyTap. Come on.
That's right. Or you can go to my OnlyFans, Big Meech's OnlyFans at Big Meech's Pussy Pics, and sign up there for those. Jokes on them. Draven knows it's only pictures of my cat, Big Meech.
It's tough.
What a catfish, literally.
Would you fuck? Would I fuck me? I fuck me.
Fuck me so hard. Fucking pictures of my big 17-pound hairy pussy.
There we go.
Cat. So I watched Happy Gilmore 2 this afternoon when I got home. My friend, big shout out to Killer Pizza. Go subscribe to my boy. That's my boy Roberto Cruz, man. That's my road dog from Super Shogun, which they had a show last night. Looked good. Dark show, kind of a house show. Looked good. The footage I saw was good, but he was asking me Friday if I'd seen the movie yet, and I said no, I haven't been home. I'm on my way up to the cabin, so we watched it today. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. So
I enjoyed it. Thought it was good.
MJ, to watch it.
You need to watch it, brother. MJF is fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of Adam Sandler's kids.
Okay.
And he's like, all the sons are just goons. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're good kids. Like they're hardworking boys. They're like grown by the time we join the story. But yeah, they're good. And he's got. And I will say this, both of I don't know how many kids he has, like in reality, Adam Sandler, but his two daughters are in the movie and have prominent roles. One of his daughters plays his daughter in the movie, and then the other one plays like an undercover agent.
His wife is in it as well.
Okay, and it wasn't Sandler in drag, like Jack and Jill.
The wife is the dance teacher. That's his wife.
That's his wife?
Yeah. That's why he looked a lot like the daughter.
Okay, because I'm like, man, that adds. So I didn't see that was his wife. That's my wife. Erica looked it up, and she was like, "Those are his two daughters," and she didn't see that was his wife too. That's fucking cool.
Becky Lynch is in it too.
I saw she played one of the Maxi Pro golfers, which I don't know who the guy was that played like the head of that company, but he played a perfect douchebag. And what's the little short fat guy's name that plays Billy?
Because
that's the kid. That's the kid from The Sixth Sense.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, he's like one of the bad guys.
He just got arrested for blow like a few months ago.
Really?
Like an Aspen or some sort of ski lodge. It was funny as hell. Someone figured out, hey, wait a minute, weren't you that guy? It was caught on a body cam. But all right, since I'm the one who hasn't seen it, let me see if I can come across this. Let me ask both of you guys, what would you rate it out of 10?
Out of a 10?
Or I don't know what your rating system is. I'm not familiar with if you do grades or 5 or 5 stars, whatever.
I go out of 10. We do like me and J-Man do 5 or 10s on Tuesdays. So with the cast, the cast is a 10 out of 10 right off the bat.
Wow.
It is. The cast, they brought back like all the old golfers and all that shit, which was fucking awesome to see. Chichi Rodriguez and Jack Nicholas. It was really cool. Yeah. And then you've got like the new guys like Rory McIlroy and Scotty Scheffler. A couple of the other ones, which is really fucking. Scotty Scheffler was funny, like him and Rory McIlroy, and they were like unintentionally funny because they're just playing themselves. It's just slightly exaggerated.
Okay.
And they were funny. The cast is a 10 out of 10. The pacing of the movie, it was only like 90 some minutes, I think, around there. So the pacing of it was that's a chef's kiss. It doesn't need to be any longer than that.
4-hour fucking Happy Gilmore epic. Yeah, please.
Yeah, that'd be if Zack Snyder did it. It would have been all. It would have been like fucking. What was that? Sin City. Yeah, it would have been Sin City if Zack Snyder directed it, but no. So cast is a 10 out of 10. Pacing for me was a 10 out of 10. There was really no lulls anywhere in the movie. There was nothing that I could see. I'll rewatch it because Trey wants to watch it again, so I'll rewatch it.
Gotcha.
But I didn't catch anything where I was like, man, they could have done without this, you know. If anything, I wanted some more of certain aspects of it, but like Eminem was in it, like, and I fucking hate Eminem.
Oh, was he? I missed that.
He was the guy that was like, jackass. He was his son.
Well, that was him.
Yeah. I was like, I knew he looked familiar. I was
Yep.
like, why does he look familiar?
As soon as they focused on him, I'm like, that's fucking Eminem. I was like, that beard does not like disguise him at all. That's Eminem, you know. And he got eaten by the alligators in the fucking water at the golf course, which was funny.
Spoiler alert, everyone!
Spoilers. But yeah, it was.
Well, like I said, you know, since we're doing spoilers, the part that made me kind of was annoyed was the fact that they like kill his wife off like right away.
They did. They killed Julie Bowen right away.
So like, and they like, I wish they would have done something else to where they still had to deal with this stuff. Tony's like they could have not had her die, and the plot still could have been similar where they.
Was it like a Chubb's death, or was it sad? Was it played for tears or laughs?
It was insulting. It was played for laughs.
Mm-hmm.
So was Chubb's, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this was like... Chubb's was one thing. I don't know, man. It
hit different. So Tony didn't appreciate it.
He killed his wife by driving the ball into her skull.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how Julie Bowen dies.
What the? That's dark.
And then they have her in the movie anyway, like in his happy place. Still, so it's like, what was the point of this? Like,
it should have been like
that's
American
only
Werewolf.
That's only like a subplot. Like the main plot is going up against the Maxi guys. So like they could have not had her die, and the plot still could have been the same.
It doesn't make sense to do that if you're not going to play it for emotion.
Like they had like the whole thing where he like lost all the money, and he needed the money for his daughter. But like they could have got rid of that whole thing, and still did it where like their livelihoods are at stake, and kind of still play on that whole thing. Because like if they get rid of the main league, then you know their livelihoods are kind of being fucked with.
While I agree that I didn't like to see her character get killed the way she did, I still agree with it simply for the fact that it gave him his ability to have a redemption arc. Could they have constructed it different? Yeah. Could they have played the death a little more seriously? Yeah. But if they did that, I think tonally it would have thrown part of the movie off because he's overcoming alcoholism. He's getting over the grief of accidentally killing his wife, and the alcoholism thing that was, it was played for laughs and it was fucking funny because everything in the house had alcohol hidden in it, the remote control, the cuckoo clock. John fucking Daly lives in his garage. Mm-hmm. Like
wow.
Oh, it's John Daly's like kind of like supposed to be almost new Chubbs, like to a certain extent. And I love John Daly, I always have. I think he's fucking hilarious. And somebody who was like never a golf fan.
I think
I enjoyed watching him.
With him he could have still had a redemption arc kind of thing where like he's going up against these guys that kind of infiltrated into the
PGA.
The PGA basically. And they have the thing with the ligament or whatever, and they don't know that, like, and he's getting his ass kicked. So they could have had it where he's like doubting himself at that point and like his ability because he can't compete with that, and then he figures out a way to like overcome that, and that could have been his redemption, like the redemption. But instead they kill his wife and then make him an alcoholic and basically a shitty father, and then after that he obviously has the redemption and he gets his shit together, but it takes him a bit.
I saw this.
You think Julie Bowen better take a ball to the face? And, She looked, and Tony and I, we talked about this earlier. She looked better in this movie than she did in the first one.
Jeez.
Julie Bowen has aged like a bottle of wine.
That's very rare.
The wall is miffed at her performance of her aesthetics in real life. I mean, good God.
I almost wish they would have, instead of having the flashback, like when he's in his happy place, instead of having the flashback of her young self in the lingerie and stuff, had her be, because he would have saw her still, but he would have saw her as her age now in that outfit.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't mind seeing her now in that outfit. I mean,
Exactly.
like I said, she's smoking hot. Like she looked great. But yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, he was an alcoholic, but I wouldn't call him a shitty father because, I mean,
he pissed all their money away.
He pissed all their money away, but he still like he still took care of the kids. Like that was my thing. Was like he was still like taking care of the kids, and his daughter going to dance. He was still, that was his main thing, was getting her to where she wanted to be. So he wasn't really neglecting them per se. Yeah, he had a drinking problem, but I don't know.
So what would you put storyline out of
10? They lost his
did.
grandmother's house too. So like he kind of in a way was neglecting them because they lost their home and they had to go into an apartment. So that's neglect.
Was he not paying taxes on it again? I can't remember. Was it?
He didn't have any money because he pissed it all away on alcohol.
So he lost it on taxes then because he bought it back.
Taxes, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, all right. So storyline. What would you say out of 10?
First, pointless.
The storyline, I'd say about a 6.5.
6.5. Okay.
The first one was better. The first one was like legendary.
Yeah.
And this one was like, it was okay. It went on about 30 minutes too long. It should have been a tight 90 minutes, and it was more like 2 hours. And
what?
Again,
I thought it was 90.
No, it's like fucking 2 hours long. Man.
Holy shit.
If it's 90, then it felt like fucking 2 hours.
It was an hour and 54 minutes. You're right. I was mistaken.
Oh, fuck, man. Fake news. No, that's fake news. No, but all right.
It's too high to read the numbers that said how long it was.
What? What's that?
I said you were too high to be able to read the numbers.
I didn't have the remote, and I wasn't watching when they had it on the screen. Erica started it.
Yeah. But
I didn't see the runtime.
So Tony, what would you give it out of 10? What would you give it out of 10?
Probably like a 4.5 or 5.
Ooh, Tony coming to take your knees out, Etep. So all right.
I'd probably give it like a 5 or 6 for me.
Like it's one of those things. Like I could go back and watch like Happy Gilmore whenever, but I don't know like how often I'll go back. I'm sure I'll go back and watch it again at some point. I just think like when I feel like, God, I want to watch Happy Gilmore, I'm going to put on the first movie, not this one. Like with Iron Man, Iron Man 2 got a lot of flack, but it's like sometimes it's like, oh, I want to watch the original Iron Man. Other times I'm like, oh, I want to watch Iron Man 2,
Yeah.
It's one of those movies.
Yeah, but none of us will say 3. But be 1 and 2. Those are good to rewatch. Actually, and 3 isn't even horrible. But
I like Iron Man 3.
I do too,
and that's because of the PTS dynamic. Like I like
if
that.
I could I didn't watch Bill and Ted 3, but it's kind of like that. Like
I fucking hate that movie.
It technically exists, but who's going back and watching it type thing? Like no one talks about it. When you talk about Bill and Ted, you talk about Excellent Adventure or maybe Bogus Journey.
Journey, yeah.
Which I liked Bogus Journey a lot.
I fucking love Bogus Journey. Bogus Journey to me ended perfect. There was no need for part 3. And like I remember people were kind of gaslighting themselves like this was a good movie. I remember anticipating it. I'm like, all right, great. Hearing it wasn't woke, that was a fucking lie. This was just such a poor movie. I can't believe you awoke like a core memory in me with fucking Bill and Ted 3. Yeah, but
it was nice for a first one watch kind of thing. Like it was entertaining to a degree, but it was not as good as the first 2.
Oh, 1 and 2 are fucking perfect.
This movie, don't get me wrong, like my late rating is low, but I did enjoy watching the movie.
You have fun.
I would probably go back and watch it again, but it doesn't compete. Like it's nowhere near the as good as the first one.
And you were saying 6, 5.5, 6? Is that where you were at, or 6.5?
Yeah, 5, 6, something like
5,
that.
6. Okay, somewhere in there.
Overall, my total score on the movie, I'd go a generous 6.5 out of 10. Overall, yeah, 6.5 out of 10. Like I said, the casting and the pacing to me were a 10 out of 10. I thought the pacing was good. I didn't think it was too long of a movie. I have to look and see what the runtime of the first one was, but no, the first one is a perfect comedy. It really is. It's perfect in every way. It's a great time capsule of when it was made, and it holds up. Like I said, my son was watching it. He laughed his ass off. He loved the first one. You know, he cried when frickin' Chubbs died, I was like, it was so sweet. I'm like, oh, buddy, you know. But the first one is just you can't. There's no beating that. The second one is only trying to. It's you know, is it part cash
it's like
grab?
A victory lap? Almost like a victory lap, you know?
It's part cash grab, part victory lap, and a lot of nostalgia, which I appreciated. Like I said, I wasn't mad at it for that. There's little inconsistencies.
The substances in it too, in one of the scenes, and she's in a little golf outfit, which was pretty fucking hot.
Wait,
she was the one dancing when she was with the three that he like.
Yeah, who was that chick?
She's from the Substance and Once Upon a Time in
Hollywood. That chick. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
because she got on both of y'all for you know, killing his high here. He was riding high on Happy Gilmore too, and then Tony and Draven is shit all over it. Shit all over it, man.
I'm not shitting all over. I mean, just like they could have done things a lot different and not made him look as bad.
You guys totally diarrhea over this you know, Happy Gilmore 2. Just to spite Etep, man. I don't know, but that's just man. I'm kidding for that. I'll stop.
I just think it's gonna be like forgettable. You know, I didn't hate watching it or whatever. There, like Draven said, things that I would have definitely done different. But again, like it's gonna be one of those. Oh, I love Happy Gilmore. Did you know they made a sequel? Oh yeah. Well,
right. Good once, maybe a couple time watch, and then it's good.
I think, okay. I mean, that was kind of my assumption, you know, especially with like movies where the sequel came out way too late. Like Bill and Ted 3 was another perfect example. I had no fucking business making a Bill and Ted 3.
And my opinion could change because, like, on a second watching or something, you know, like, my opinion might change. But right now, it's like it was good. I enjoyed myself. I was entertained, but you know. There was things that I was like a little perturbed by.
Driving us. No, I was gonna say they should have had her, Julia, like show up like American Werewolf in London, like in the happy place. She still has the fucking golf ball in her skull and like bleeding slowly. Slowly decaying.
That would be dope.
That would attract with Adam Sandler's humor, though. That would have.
Yeah, man. But damn, bro. All right.
There's people that straight up hated it though, like hated it.
Oh yeah, like on YouTube, we're still talking
like
about that.
The rookie critic, he fucking hated it. He's like, this movie is just a rehash of the first movie.
He got dragged in the fucking comments too. Like he didn't get ratioed, but it was close, man.
Yeah,
Rookie did.
Yeah.
Oh damn it, Rook!
How dare you have an opinion?
Right.
Which I agree with him to a degree, but it's like. It was still entertaining. I was entertained.
Yeah. I mean, you know, again, it's like when
now, would I have seen it in theaters? Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, that doesn't sound like it. Sounds like a perfect Netflix movie, like straight to Netflix, and that's not really a compliment. You know, it sounds mid. It sounds like a mid movie. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it depends if they hit it on the right mode.
Him being drunk was pretty funny. Like.
It was.
Yeah, I may not like the fact that they turned him into an alcoholic, but they still made it funny where like everything that he used was a flask. Like everything.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
Like he gets a supermarket or a supermarket, a grocery store job, and he's there like filling produce and he has a cucumber and that douchebag from Maxie shows up, and he like fucking opens the cork top of it and starts drinking out of it. And then puts the cork back on it.
Fucking great. Yeah. No, man. I don't know. You catch me in the right mode, I might like it. You know, but that's
it was kind of like the whole movie revolved around too. Like, I want to send my daughter to this French school. I want to send my daughter to this French school. This French dancing school. I'm gonna golf again after quitting. I'm gonna golf. And then just in like kind of a forgettable scene, she's like, oh, well, I don't want to go. I want to be here with you. And then like the whole thing's dropped, which that's what the movie was like completely revolving.
Yeah, until like the very end when they actually go to France. When it's like,
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We've been talking about this movie for about 20 minutes, and I'm going to tell you what already upsets me personally and it doesn't forebode well. I have not heard Shooter McGavin mentioned once.
Oh, he's in it. He's a featured part of it. I didn't think he really lost a step. I thought he was fucking funny.
Yeah,
I love because the way they set it up is like he's gonna come back and be Happy Gilmore's arch nemesis, which he was hell bent on doing until they beat the shit out of each other in a graveyard, where every headstone was a character from the other movie.
Oh, that's great. You know what? And they end up partnering? Is that what you're telling me? Did they end up?
Yep.
I predicted that, just to be clear, but not on camera. So you're just gonna have to take my fucking word for it. That I like that idea. But he was good in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tony, you agree or what?
Yeah, he was one of the bright spots. That and like one of the biggest things that bugged me about, not to go off Shooter McGavin because he was a bright spot of the movie, but Ben Stiller never got comeuppance in the first movie for abusing grandma and the senior citizens and having them work in a sweatshop and shit. That's like it. I always felt like they cut the scene where he got his or something. Like it wasn't in the first movie. So that's another good thing. Shooter was a real good part of this. And the fact that Ben Stiller finally got some karma in this movie was good, because that always bugged me about the first movie. Like how he's treating grandma, and you have Happy Gilmore out here whooping people's ass and nothing ever happened.
Oh man, how great was that role though, right? How great was that role? Anybody else's fingers hurt? Yeah. Beth lies over.
And this one's great because what is it? It's Hal, it's Alkies, whatever. Fucking anagram. He's basically running an Alcoholics Anonymous. And it's like the way you wouldn't run an alcoholic. He's all, the girl's like, oh, I went out and had some fun. There were people drinking around me, but I was able to maintain. He's like, yeah, but you wanted that luscious alcohol. You wanted that sweet nectar pouring into their lips and shit. Like, that was great.
Oh, that sounds cool, man. I'm definitely going to give it a watch. It sounds like it's at least worth a watch if you're bored.
Yeah, it's worth watching at least once.
Yep.
And then, make your opinion and then decide if you want to watch it again, which I'll probably watch it again.
I'm going to. I'll end up watching it again tomorrow, probably.
With 6.5, 7, I mean, that's still a passing grade as far as I'm concerned. It's above mid. You know what I mean? Like a solid 5 mid.
Can I say too? Not to cut you off, bro. I'm generally the person defending Adam Sandler when everyone's like, "Oh, Adam Sandler movies." Like, there's some I'm not big on, but for the most part, I don't mind watching Adam Sandler movies.
They're pretty good, and then like I also like the backstory, like the meta shit. Like he's picking out vacation spots, and he's taking his family and friends there, and then they're filming a movie. They're having fun. I don't know. That sounds fucked up and awesome at the same time. But I'm with you. There's certain movies that got hate, like Pixels, right? Pixels. I personally really like that movie.
I love that movie.
Shit on. It got shit on. So it's like something crazy. Like for some, I don't know if you remember, the critics just panned the fuck out of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then I watched it. I really like that movie.
My boy.
That's my boy. I didn't really care for
I like
it. Was
That's My Boy.
it had its moments. It was funny.
I didn't see that one.
The cast in it was fucking fantastic, but I just overall the movie was just kind of.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put a dent in her. That shit was fucking funny.
Yeah. What about? I was gonna say, what about Click? Did you guys ever watch that one?
Click was good.
See, I wasn't big on Click. It wasn't horrible. It's just I wasn't too big on it.
Wow.
And
yeah, I don't know.
I think it would have been. It felt like the first real stab at like taking him serious, other than like real goofy comedy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There was some goofy shit in it, dude. That movie, I'm almost afraid to watch. So I'm gonna admit something.
I think
that movie. That movie had me sobbing like a fucking 5-year-old guy's candy taken away.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I first saw it, I'm almost afraid to watch it. When I first saw it, this is like maybe like when did it come out? Like 15 years ago,
something like that. My issue with Click was the fact that they kind of bait and switched the viewers with the trailer, and made you think it was going to be this big comedy thing, and then when you see it, it's not really a comedy. It's more.
Well, it is though. It definitely has its fucking skit moments, like with David Hasselhoff on pause and dude's just slapping the shit out. That was fucking great, farting in his mouth.
Yeah, but that's like the first like quarter of the movie. Like
then it slaps you.
I don't think I ever saw Jack and Jill, and I don't think I ever saw Spanglish. Like there was a time there for Sandler movies that I didn't see many of them.
I didn't see Spanglish. I barely remember Click. I barely remember Click.
Yes, it did have Kate Beckinsale at her prime or near her prime. She was good.
Oh,
come
little
on!
scrotum on her face.
I saw Little Nicky opening night.
Little Nicky's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
that movie's amazing.
Yeah, Little Nicky was great. I like the Big Daddy, right? 51st Dates, even. You know, Wedding Singer. Wedding Singer is kind of iconic now, or kind of like
I bought
a must watch.
I bought a 3-pack with Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and The Wedding Singer in it.
Big Daddy's kind of like a bait and switch too. Like
which one?
Yeah. Big Daddy is kind of a bait and switch too. The trailers made it seem like it was going to be this big comedy, and then it just turns into a serious movie.
I mean, to say serious is a kind of dangerous term for Adam Sandler. Like, I mean, with the exception of
like, if you're comparing them to like Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, like that's like his like old school. Like, it's like a completely like if you're going in and expecting that from that, and that's sort of how they marketed them, like really to make it seem like that's what it was, a comedy. Like when you go see it, or like if you hear from somebody like, oh yeah, it turns real serious, and it's like, oh okay, not really.
Oh man.
So like, you know, I went back and saw them later, but it's like, and they're good, but it's just like, if you're the moviegoer and you're going in expecting one thing and then it turns out to be this complete opposite thing, you're kind of going to be a little disappointed.
Yeah, no, true. No, I can definitely understand that. Godzillionaire brings up a great movie I was going to mention. I couldn't think of the name, but thank you. Uncut Gems.
I've never seen that, and I need to.
I've never seen it either, but that's funny. But I've seen scenes. Yeah.
Yep.
I watched it once. It was it's a different type of Sandler movie, but you know, it wasn't horrible.
That was for those that don't know, that was when he was doing porn under his name Uncut Gem, and his rise to stardom. It was a powerful piece. You know, I only saw the dialogue pieces just to be clear.
With the trilogy he did with Drew Barrymore, just because Pete mentioned The Wedding Singer. The Wedding Singer was great, and then 51st Dates is pretty good. Yeah. But Blended, man, I have PTSD from that movie. And I don't know if it's just not a very good movie or if it was the
That's a Nelson Mandela movie. I don't remember that shit. I don't even remember Blended.
Bro, I don't either.
My wife and I went to the drive-in to see Blended. It's my wife likes fucking Adam Sandler movies, whatever. So we go to the drive-in, let's go check out the new Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore. They make some decent movies together. Not taking into account the Africa factor of it. So we're just chilling, nice and peaceful, watching the movie, and about 45 minutes in, I'm telling a horde, like Mad Max, just fucking 150 black people all show up at the same time and like block us into where we can't even fucking leave. And they're parked fucking way too close to us. The pickaninnies are all running around the fucking car screaming. I've got black people standing in front of my truck. Turn you in. And this is Las Vegas in like the middle of fucking July or August or something. Turn your car off, man. It's too hot out here because we got the air conditioner on watching the movie. It was fucking like, and like they had us blocked in. Usually when you're at the drive-in, you leave lanes so people can pull in and out and get out. These motherfuckers surrounded us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm like, this was
How the fuck did you get out, man?
We had to wait for the movie to end and these people to start leaving.
Oh,
which of
God.
course, you know, they're black, so they showed up to the movie 45 minutes late. It's like they were on a timer. They didn't even know each other. They just all started pulling in 45 minutes into the fucking movie.
Oh, God.
And
that's insane.
Like Reese and I wanted to leave. We're like, holy fuck, this is supposed to be a nice, safe Adam Sandler movie, but oh yeah, they're going to Africa.
Oh man, pretty soon we're gonna start playing the. I'm sorry. Pretty soon we're gonna get into the Kanye West clip. Vinnie West drops.
Yeah. Bro, it was awful. Like it was like we had to watch our back the rest of the movie. Like make sure our fucking rims wasn't getting taken and shit. Like
Tony. So anyway, I start blasting.
Yeah. Like the movie ends and the truck's sitting on bricks, dude. Like,
oh my God, that fucking comment absolutely killed me. You'd see that comment in live action. That's fucking great.
Dude, there were fucking like 50 black kids running around.
Where do you live? Around where do you live? What state?
Oh, I'm in Las Vegas.
You're in Vegas?
Vegas, Nevada.
Baby.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Damn.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like the middle of July or August, and yeah, it's like 9 o'clock at night, but it's 100 and something fucking degrees out, and we have the engine turned on with the air going.
Yeah.
And these people pull up in hoopties with no air conditioning. Shit, like, man, turn your engine off. It's hot. It's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah. Worry about the movie, don't being quiet.
Dude, like get away from my car, dude.
You would think in the driveway you'd have some. You think you'd have some peace and quiet at least in your car. No, it's turning into a rally too quick, man. Let's save me, people.
There's no way they should have admitted these many vehicles in, dude. Because, like I said, usually everyone's parked in nice lanes and there's space in between the lanes so you can pull out and leave early if you want or whatever.
Right.
These motherfuckers had us packed in. Like fucking one dude pulled up to where like my wife couldn't even open her door to take a piss, but then he ended up pulling out and giving us a little more space. Like, guys. And again, it's 45 minutes into the movie. When we got there, it's nice and peaceful. There's like us and 4 other cars watching the movie, and then the fucking horde of orcs came.
Tony and his wife go to a movie. They're just gonna sit and enjoy a nice movie, right? Right?
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Maybe they wanted you to turn the car off because they're afraid they were going to go full Rama.
All right. Yeah. Stay away from me, petrol bud. 13% of drive-ins create 54% of the problems.
No shit.
Just play chirping stuff so they feel at home.
Yes.
Y'all hear that?
Oh man.
That wasn't me.
God. No, yeah, no.
Bad rib. Let me check the smoke detector.
Yeah.
Bad rib here.
That's
Hang on.
like
a second,
no,
break this thing down.
That's like the one time I went to the drive-in and had a negative experience. Like that used to be mine and the wife's thing. Like we'd go to see every fucking big movie there, and then Blended happened.
You know what, man? You know, I didn't even think of that. That's a perfect idea. Like, I've never been to a drive-in, just to be clear. I've never
me
been to
either.
a drive-in.
I have. There's one up by me.
Man, that's pretty badass. So yeah, I mean, it sounds perfect. You have the movie in your car, and obviously you blast the sound in your car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You bring whatever the
On
fuck you
radio.
want.
You bring a radio.
They
Or
give you a
whatever.
radio station to tune into. And
They
it
give
used
you a
to be
radio
tough, like,
station,
when I smoked weed, we'd fucking roll a joint. We'd stop and get a pizza or Taco Bell and pull right into the fucking and just chill and fucking smoke, watch the movie, watch the Avengers.
Shit, man. And you can talk to each other if you want, and it doesn't matter. You can stay quiet and watch the fucking thing.
I seen the first new Spider-Man and Despicable Me 3 in drive-in by the one by me.
Yeah.
And then before that, we used to have one that was like maybe 10, 20 minutes from my house. That's where I first saw Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that's where I first saw the first Ninja Turtles movie in the 80s. My dad took me to the same drive-in that me and my girl went to.
Nice.
And that's where I watched. Yeah. And I saw The Lion King there, Blank Check.
Oh, Blank Check. Shit, I forgot about that movie.
All right,
Oh my
all right.
God.
Everybody here saw Ninja Turtles in the theater, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I saw it in the drive-thru, but yeah.
No, same thing. How fucking great was that? Did that movie look on the big screen?
Oh, fucking amazing. That movie,
Yeah,
was,
right?
Seeing the original Ninja Turtles in the theater was amazing, dude. That was
I was a child, so I wasn't really. I was just like, yeah, Ninja Turtles.
I was
10.
10.
I was like 8, 9, 10 years. No, yeah, 9. I was like 9.
9 or 10.
90.
Yeah,
I was
like
10. 6.
Shit,
5
I
or
saw
6.
Hocus Pocus, Son-in-Law, that shit in drive-in.
I've never been to a drive-in. What up, Trennan? Good to see you, brother. 4 to win. I gotta give a man his flowers. Trennan had a damn good match last night. He said I gotta watch the footage
Good
again.
shit.
But he sent me the footage of his match with Brody last night. It was a hard-hitting match. I don't have a cap to tip to you, young man, but I'll definitely give you your flowers, son. You did a fucking hell of a job last night. Great match. Like I said, I want to watch it again. Everything looked good though. Like I said, no major glaring issues in it. Nice flow to it. Good time. Yeah. So excellent job. Excellent job. All the footage I've seen, it looks like everything went really well. So yeah.
If you ever come up here to go to like Hershey Park or something there, Pete, we'll have to go and see a movie or something at the drive-in that's not that far from there.
I would love that.
It's like maybe an hour away.
Cool, doesn't it?
I like I said, I want to go to a drive-in because I've never gotten a chance to go to one.
You don't even have to. You don't even have to put a hole at the bottom of the popcorn now. You can just, you're in the privacy of your own car. Do whatever the fuck you want.
And my windows are blacked out. It's perfect.
Windows attendant. Yeah, there we go.
Really,
it's the only way to go.
Wait,
the only problem.
Sorry, Tony. Go ahead. Sorry. I'm sorry, Tony. Go ahead.
Nope. Just the only problem out here is, all the big blockbusters come out in the summer, and it's fucking hot out here. So you gotta really keep your shit running with the air on while you watch the movie. But when the weather's nice in season, when the first movies are coming out in March, April, May, whatever, it's fucking perfect, man. I love the drive-in, and it's cheaper.
I wish we had one here. Like if I had the money, that's what I would do. Is I would open a drive-in.
You pay in movie tickets and shit. It's like fucking $11 a car for the carload. Usually it's just me and my girl, but
damn, man. No.
Godzillionaire said the local theater showing the OG Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles next month. I'm so excited. Hell yeah, I would be too. I would love to go see.
Push for it.
Yeah, the original one again. What do they do? What are they getting ready to release?
They're releasing the OG Ninja Turtles. It's not just for Godzilla. It's gonna be near you too and near me. I saw a commercial for it on IGN.
Wait, manliness. That's what you'd do if you had the money? 2 chicks at the same time?
I would too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two chicks.
He says,
I figured if I had that money, I know somebody who can make that happen. He did something funny like that. God, that is a great movie. 35th anniversary.
Yeah.
Stop counting.
Speaking of anniversaries, I don't know if anybody's an anime fan, but 40th, it's either the 40th or 30th anniversary of Gundam Wing, and they're doing a adaptation of one of the mangas that they did. That's like one of the early Toonami animes.
Oh, Gundam Wing?
Yeah, Gundam Wing. They announced it at I guess San Diego Comic-Con or whatever.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
but I wasn't too big into anime, and although I could appreciate it, you know what I mean? Like, just I don't know,
big giant robots fucking each other up, you know.
Well, yeah, I guess I don't know. I watched Voltron as a kid, so that kind of counts.
Same.
And you know, but like
kind of like that.
Yeah. Well, Voltron was anime, right? Or was that American?
That's an anime.
Yep,
it is anime. Yeah, I thought
and
so.
we only got two of those. We got the cars and we got the lions, but we never got the humanoid looking ones.
Voltron was one of those like Deke shows.
Mm-hmm.
Deke animation. Yeah. Yeah, that was all Japanese, pretty much. I love that show. And then they killed the fucking one guy off.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Sven. They just murdered him. As you see, I put the Wendigo Pictures website up. They debuted Bad Things Happen Here at Motor City Nightmares Comic-Con over the weekend. It got top billing in the independent horror showcase for its premiere there. So big shout out to all the folks from Wendigo Pictures, Nick Bergman, the director, and the cast and crew of Bad Things Happen Here. Something I'm looking forward to getting my hands on. What up, Eldridge Lord Aster? Yeah.
Did you see they have that short film for Friday the 13th coming out?
Who's that?
I sent you a thing of that.
Whoa. Is that the one that has Tommy Jarvis in it?
Sweet Revenge or something or some shit like that.
Is this it? Or is this a different
Revenge or what? I forget what it's called. Something like that.
Who is making that one? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
This is different.
They casted.
It's supposed to be the start of like whatever they're planning on doing.
Their Jason Universe thing, right?
Yep.
They cast the Jason Voorhees for the Crystal Lake, the grown-up Jason Voorhees for the Crystal Lake TV show.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
I'm not impressed. No. I am.
Leslie Jones. I'm sorry.
Leave Craig Robinson out of this.
Yeah, but he's going to be in this suit, isn't he? Is he going to be in the whole getup?
Let me show
you. You pull him up. Oh,
cool. Really matter then.
Yeah, let me show you what we've got here.
It's like Star Wars. We're gonna have to rely on the fans to get good Jason content.
Yep. Let's see. Jason.
Yeah, but it shouldn't matter who the actor is. Like, you're not gonna see him.
Yeah, you know what? I don't care until I see the performance. Because I do remember when people were saying
mask too.
I remember when people were saying Mr. Mom was gonna be Batman. That this is stupid. Mr. Mom's gonna be Batman.
This is the guy right here that's playing Jason.
Right.
Do you understand my apprehension now?
Yeah, but the dude looks deceptive. If you zoom in, the dude looks like he's got a frame, and actually look, he's got big arms and shit. And it looks like he's playing a goody. And he's got the goofy hair.
Yep.
And and I say that's actually my high school hair. I can't even fucking it's like my literal high school fucking sophomore retarded ass haircut. So but he looks like he's actually got a frame there, so he might be imposing.
I'm hoping
that's it.
My thing is, if they're not going to show what he looks like, then it doesn't really matter.
Well, it depends on which variation of Jason we're going with, and are they going to do a face reveal? But he'll be all prosthetic up anyway, so that's kind of
really doesn't matter.
No, but still, man, you've got to. We haven't got any official Friday the 13th content since 2009. So when you have had this show that was announced 3 years ago, I'm going to be cautiously optimistic going into this thing. I'm happy with Linda Cardellini as Mrs. Voorhees. We've got
That's a cool casting.
That's a good casting. They've cast the young Jason, the boy Jason. We've got a couple other casting announcements. Which I did a video on, which the last video I did on the channel was over a month ago. I'm still in on it. I'm not gonna write it off or poo-poo it. I'm gonna be, I'm like I said, cautiously optimistic is the best way I can describe
optimistic
my approach to this, because even though they're an independent company, Womp Stomp Films really set the bar high as far as how to make a really good Friday the 13th movie in the modern age. So
that has the trailer for that Sweet Revenge thing.
Okay, we'll take a look at this. We'll pull this up. All right, so this is
you got to scroll down for the actual trailer, but
yep, I got it. All right, I'm pulling this up. Hang on. Yeah, I'm, let's see. This is Bloody Disgusting Horror sharing this. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
All right. So here we go. Here's the trailer right here. Make sure we get the audio up. It's full.
You all settled in?
Yeah. Yeah, it's great.
Okay. Look at this.
Got a beautiful spot here.
The property's had a bit of a troubled past.
What kind of trouble?
Oh, the usual story.
Yeah, let them all die. Yeah, like liberals. Especially with that outfit.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Anyway, you kids have fun.
I'm in.
I'm all in. That looks outstanding.
I'm in.
Jason Voorhees is officially back. We're getting a new movie.
Oh, is he?
Game.
Is he really? Sorry. No.
Yeah,
a new game.
It's a short. It's not like a full length movie. It's just going to be a short.
They should just keep supporting the old game they released. Did you guys play that old one that they did?
I never got to play it.
It's a perfect fucking Jason game. So one dude plays Jason, everyone else plays the campers. It's fucking hokey. It's hard. If you're Jason, you can get some kills off, but it's hard, and it sure as fuck is hard to get away too. So
the rights issue killed that game.
It's so unfortunate, man. That game was a masterpiece, man, and I don't feel that way about a lot of multiplayer games, if I'm being honest. But
because they had a bunch of stuff planned, like skins and stuff for Jason and all that, and they had to cancel it all because of the rights.
You could be NES Jason, all purple. Sorry, Pete.
No, you're fine. I was just gonna say I'm so tired of losing out on Friday the 13th content because of that rights shit. That's why I'm glad with the series they can use anything and everything under the sun that they want to use, as long as they don't make a fucking movie. That's
why with that Jason, or that's why it's called Sweet Revenge, because then they don't have to call it Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
They can just give it another title, but have what's his name in it.
Yep.
It's kind of like a workaround.
That is their workaround. Is the all that just skirting around calling it Friday the 13th.
And wait, can they not say the name Jason either? Can they say the name Jason in the movie, like Jason Voorhees?
In the independent movies?
Yeah. Well, how do they? All right,
because they're not.
How does the game get fucked? And how, you know what I'm saying? And the fan films are. And listen, this isn't I want the fan films to exist, but I'm saying, how are they dodging this bullet?
I don't know. Well, the fan films, because they're independent and they're crowdfunded. That's how. True. Because they're not. They can't make any money off it per se. Or whatever, however the workaround is for that. But yeah, that's basically it, because it's a fan film and it's crowdfunded. Kind of like when Star Wars Theory did his, Yes, the answer is lawyers ruin everything.
Lawyers ruin everything.
And I find that, yeah, it's not for profit. That's exactly it. I find it humorous that one of the creators listed for the Crystal Lake series is Vincent, the writer, Victor Miller. It's Victor Miller's entertainment lawyer, Mark Toberoff, who was involved. Him or his father was involved in the original series. I believe it was Mark himself, the original movie. But yeah, he got a creator's credit on that, like a producer's credit for being a fucking lawyer. I'm like, Jesus Christ. This is why this franchise has been in peril since 2009. Because honestly, I think if they would have released a sequel to the 2009 one, having the benefit of hindsight now and actually going back and enjoying that movie, I feel like that movie would have kickstarted the franchise again. And it would have been really fucking cool.
So what's happening with Nightmare on Elm Street too? Like what's going on?
What
with
in
that? I haven't
peace?
heard anything going on with that either.
What do we want though? What do we want? What do we want for the next Freddy movie?
I don't want another
reboot?
Freddy movie.
I do.
I don't. I love Freddy Krueger.
I just want one last one, honestly.
But Robert Englund can't play him anymore, and we already saw what recasting that did, and that's no fault of Jackie Earle Haley.
I was gonna say that. That's not his problem. He was an okay Freddy in a shitty movie.
The
really
makeup,
bad movie.
The
I
makeup.
keep hearing that he wants to do it again.
He does want to do it again, right?
That's what I keep hearing.
Who? Jackie Earle Haley?
No, Robert
Englund? No, I've heard the opposite.
Oh, maybe he doesn't want to. I don't know. I was under the impression he wanted to do one, or they wanted to do a a prequel thing where it like shows him before he becomes Freddy.
Yeah, I mean that would be kind of interesting. That sounds like.
Because he had that interview where he mentioned, like, back in the day, like, about it, too. Where
I would like to see John Cena as Freddy.
Well, they need to do an Ernest Goes to Camp reboot and get John Cena to play him.
Yeah, that'd be great.
What am I looking at? Somebody's sunburnt head.
Right?
But you know what? I actually heard Kevin Bacon would be good for Freddy. I've heard that before.
They have the Tremors series coming out. They have a pilot out of it already.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that on?
I don't think it's on anything yet, but they filmed the pilot.
Holy shit.
There's a trailer too for it.
Let's pull it up.
Hold on. I'm in the middle of some shit.
Are you goddamn you, Draven?
I'm multitasking.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a trailer for it.
All right. Hang on, I'm uploading a GIF right now too. Spacey's made for the role. God damn it! Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see John Cena as Freddy.
Yeah, that's great.
He comes back to the town. I should be able to pull it now.
Robert Englund is done with the physicality of the role.
Yeah, he's done with the.
Yeah.
So he'll play him in a game. He'll play him in a animated, which I think is really stupid. Someone suggested doing an animated Nightmare on Elm Street. No. Please don't.
No. No.
If you know what, man, I'm kind of in two minds. I say lean in and try Jackie Earle Haley again, but with a better writer, with a fucking like an actual good writer, even maybe Wes Craven. But I wouldn't mind a reboot and going back to like the scary, like part one is a perfect movie. Also, that movie's a perfect 10 as far as horror. Part one, the original Nightmare on Elm Street. I love all the sequels, but part one is a masterpiece. You know,
part three,
Dream Warriors, baby. Dream Warriors. That's my next. Ooh, right there. That's my number 2 movie.
Yep.
You know.
Absolutely. They get kind of wonky after Dream Warriors, but they're still enjoyable. You know.
Yeah.
I really like New Nightmare conceptually. Was such a good movie. I enjoyed it. I really do.
So apparently, I'm looking into the Tremors thing. Apparently, it's not, but there was a trailer for a pilot that I guess they ended up deciding to cancel it, and not
For what? For a Nightmare on Elm Street or
no for Tremors.
Tremors.
Here's the
for
thing.
Tremors.
I'll put it in the.
All right, yeah, throw it to private. Here's Manliness's request right here. He said Spacey'd be perfect for the role.
I will have your son.
That was the alternate cut of Monster Squad with Kevin Spacey going after the boy. It was kind of weird. Odd. It was odd foreshadowing. Here's the trailer for that. Let's pull that up here, and we'll roll that beautiful.
Apparently, every so often it keeps making the rounds where like they're saying it's happening, and I fell for it.
We're about to get mad, fellas.
But this looks fucking good. Like I don't understand why they didn't. It looks good.
Wait, do they have the ass blasters?
I don't know. I think this is just regular Tremors from what I remember watching.
See, I would have liked that. Here we go. Let's give it a play.
I hated the ass blasters. I thought that was dumb.
I did too.
So what happened to that hot guy who killed all the graboids?
I heard something.
I thought you killed all the graboids.
So did I. So did the world. But maybe we were wrong.
You're trying to live in a memory that doesn't exist anymore because everything else has changed.
Couldn't pass up a chance to be the hero again.
Okay, fine. You all bury your heads in the sand, which, if I'm right, is a really stupid place to put your heads.
Hey!
All right, there must be some other explanation. We've had false alarms before.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you all right?
Yep.
Yes.
Not a sound.
I had another vision. She's getting closer. You want them back, just like the good old days, right?
I got him. Oh. Nothing works here! I've been through all this before. They don't plan, they don't strategize, they just kill.
Yeah, I'm pissed. This looked cool.
Yeah, they obviously filmed like the whole either the pilot or a couple episodes.
Yeah,
this is criminal, man.
Yeah, that actually looked good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you kidding me? That's what we lost.
I swear. What do we get in return? What do we get instead? What do we have that's worth the shit? Right now, Wednesday. I don't like that show, but I guess other people do.
I don't either. But to be fair, Jenna Ortega is kind of cute.
It's a Jersey 7.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out in 2018.
God damn, what a waste! Because that looked really fucking good. I love the first Tremors movie because of Manliness mentioned fucking Fred Ward, aka Remo Williams, which I just watched again. I love Remo Williams. What a kick-ass movie. Yeah, that's Fred Ward was just. I wish that would have spawned the franchise they wanted it to, which was. That was based on was it the book, The Destroyer series? I think it was Remo Williams or something like that. But no, those are fun. And that was a fun movie. And yeah, the Tremors movies, Fred Ward came back, in the ones that are just god awful. But they were
apparently sci-fi is the reason it got killed.
Right. Yeah, the first one was great
because I'm assuming it's because A Cold Day in Hell was coming out, the Tremors thing, and I'm assuming that's why they scrapped that instead, or to do that instead.
Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. Tremors was solid movie, and even the sequels they were okay. I saw like I think 2 and 3, and that's it. But I heard that all the other sequels are okay.
I think I saw the one with the ass blasters, but I don't remember much about it.
Yeah, right. I don't. I think I missed that one.
Then they started going back in time or some shit, and I'm like, "What is this stupid shit?"
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, we lost the plot. We're at Demonic Toys versus Puppet Master. So.
Yeah, that's.
I like those. I like the Demonic Toys versus Puppet Master. They're so ridiculous, but it's so fucking good.
Yeah,
they're so ridiculous. I love those. Like terrible movies.
He hit a smoke detector beat.
Because they have their own film franchises separate of each other, and then they have their own spin-off, or they have their own like versus. It's like they're Freddy versus Jason.
Fucking Charles Band made so much money off those goddamn movies. It was ridiculous, dude. Like the full moon features.
The third movie is just a rehash of the fucking first one, I think. One of them is just literally like clips from the one of the first movies, and that's it. And it's just a rehash, sort of like how Silent Night, Deadly Night does it in the second one.
Oh, they just played the first movie over.
Yeah, basically.
Garbage Day.
Damn, that's pretty bad.
Best part of the movie.
I've never seen it.
We did a watch party for that like a couple of years ago. It's on YouTube, I think.
Oh, is it? Where like but I have to. All right, recommend at least one but not part 2.
If you watch part 2, you might as well just skip 1 because you're gonna see 1 all Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah, for the most part, there's some things that aren't in it, but for the most part, it's pretty much the same thing. But 3 is where it like deviates. There's like a cult of witches and shit. Like I started to watch it and I'm like, ugh. And just
this is the problem. The more sequels you get, the crazier. You know what, man? Like the Chucky show. Did you guys watch the Chucky show?
I watched
unknowing
episodes. I watched a couple episodes, and Trey and I are watching it. When that came out, he was like 5, maybe 6, I think. And I had we're sitting there and we're watching it, and then the lead, the main boy, like he was like supposed to be like a junior or something in high school or whatever. He kisses the other. Yeah, he kissed the other boy. And Trey looks at me. He's like, "Why did those 2 boys just kiss?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're fucking done."
And then later, like they have like a whole thing where Chucky mentions trans people.
Yep.
And how he's like, I don't hate trans people. I'm not a monster. It's like, dude, you murder people.
Get the
fuck out of here. Like,
to be fair, he said, and this actually proves your point, Draven, but he said, my son is non-binary. Something like that, right, Sonny Chucky?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's what happens when serial killers take the wheel, I guess,
Right? Yeah. I was just like, I was done with the and I didn't hate it, to tell you the truth.
You would have taken that out. It would have been a decent show.
Yeah.
Decent. I could watch that.
I honestly didn't mind the remake.
I didn't. I've never.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't mind it.
It was good. It was a different spin too, right?
It was a different spin to it. Like it wasn't like a guy possessed. He basically like it was sort of like AI basically, and they put him in front of watching a bunch of like horror movies, and that's what basically like he thought that was how you protect people and stuff, and he was supposed to protect Andy, and people were picking on him, so like there's that, and then everything goes crazy.
It sounds like Megan, pretty much.
Yeah, a little bit.
But Megan came after, though, to be fair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
I got Megan too. I gotta watch that.
I haven't seen it. I need to.
I mean, neither.
Because like J-Man and I were talking about it, and he's like, everybody's shitting on this movie. They're like, oh, it's stupid. It's out there. Blah blah blah. And he's like, did you not see the first one?
Yeah.
Like it's not a straight up like horror movie. It's a kind of a dark comedy, and it's ridiculous. Like So
it's more of a look on what AI is and what it can
Yeah.
do and all that shit.
yeah,
And
so
it does have a good horror elements at times too.
Mhm.
You know, some
Mhm.
decent. You know, like especially towards the end or in the beginning. Yo, like when she killed that kid.
yeah.
You know, that was fucking. You know, that is raw.
Oh yeah,
You
her
know,
heart
so-
was in the right place,
Yeah, not totally. Yeah, I was Team Megan pretty much.
right?
For most of the movie.
That kid was a little
except for the
fucking
dog.
prick.
The dog,
Oh.
you're killing the dog. You're like, okay, I can't get down with that. You know, the daughter of Cthulhu. What are we talking? The Tremors, the fucking
Sounds
those
like
worm
it.
things. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
wait. What we were talking about? What novel was it? It was what novel were we talking? Yeah.
Was it Tremors?
Yeah, he's talking about Tremor.
Yeah, that was
That-
the doors beneath. Okay, that sounds right.
That's fucking cool. Like I now, like I said, I'm just like stuck on it. We should have got that fucking show.
Yeah, we should have 100% got that show, and it's like a rehash. Like it feels almost like a reboot or like a back to basics.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Man, Hollywood hates you people. Yeah, I'm telling you, they think this good ass role. It's
Yeah.
let's just
Thanks,
release
Obama.
Mania.
Thanks, Obama.
And
Wait, you said thanks, Obama. Hang on a second.
What am I holding on a second for?
No. All right.
I never read any of the Lovecraft stuff. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
That's what
shit.
we were waiting for.
Oh,
You
yeah.
said you want to thank Barrio. I'm here. Michelle, wait, this looks better if I do it this way. There we go. If I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon.
Oh, jeez. I will say, as far as gaming goes, we got a lot of horror games and stuff coming out.
It's fucking Purge night tonight, or what? What? Yeah. That's the mask that Patrick Swayze would wear if Point Break were made like today. Right.
Angelus Trayvon.
I've been watching the new Dexter show too. That's been pretty good too.
Good. It's been good. I fell out after season 5, I think. But
my wife watched Dexter.
The new season's been pretty good. He's like, he came in contact with this guy that like he's not a killer or anything, but he has a group of killers that like show up because he's a collector of like memorabilia from serial killers. And so he like tracked down a bunch of them and like has having them give him like memorabilia like firsthand.
Yeah.
And shit. So like now Dexter, obviously, because his thing is he kills serial killers. He's going through each one of them and trying to kill them. And he ends up killing the one that what was it? The guy that plays Barney in How I Met Your Mother.
I didn't watch that show, so I don't know.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris.
He plays one of the serial killers, and the shtick is he kills people that just got new tattoos, and like he like skins their like he kills them. He uses a anesthetic. He has like a tank and like a thing, and he knocks them out with the anesthetic, and then he like skins off part of their where the tattoo is, and then I guess kills them.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, and then the guy that was in, a little bit. He has a weird like his hair looks weird because it's black. It's just so weird because I'm used to seeing him with blonde hair. What the hell?
It's from Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
Oh jeez.
Private Joker. Who the fuck said that? Who's the slimy little communist cocksucker that signed his own fucking death warrant? Nobody, huh? The fairy fucking godmother said it then. I've only seen that movie once or twice. I mean,
yeah, right.
Yeah, it's a
I remember the trailer.
Oh my god, Stanley Kubrick, what a fucking genius, dude! Like,
it's pretty fucking good, man.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Wow. Yeah. Eyes wide fucking shut, man.
Prophetic.
Yeah. It's weird because I remember when. All right, so the night that movie dropped, another movie dropped the same day, and it was the Blair Witch Project. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys can correct me in the chat. If not, it was within a week or so. But I want to say that they both dropped on the same day, and I went to go see Blair Witch Project. And my boy went to go see Eyes Wide Shut. He came out and he was like, "Bro, that movie was crazy. It was, it was really good. This, that, or the other." I watched it and I was like, whatever. I watched that movie again maybe 3 years ago, and I was like, "Oh shit, this dude was trying to tell us everything." He was telling us everything. My stupid fucking skid marked ass, stupid shit kid, didn't appreciate it when it came out. Didn't know what he was talking about.
Same. My girlfriend at the time went to see that. Let's see. Okay, so Eyes Wide Shut premiered. Okay, let's see. Wait. Blair Witch had a limited release in the U.S. on July 14th, 99, with a wide release on July 30th, 99. Eyes Wide Shut premiered in the U.S. on July 16th, 99.
Okay.
And I saw those both in the theater within a week of each other.
Okay. All right.
And I didn't understand Eyes Wide Shut at the time. I kind of just took it at face value, which I still thought it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Just the ending threw me because I didn't have the benefit of knowledge that I do, in hindsight.
And YouTube, thank God for YouTube breakdowns too, because I'm like, oh, they're pointing out all this shit, but again, everyone.
Yep. Yeah, that was fucking. It's something that I need to rewatch again because it's been a while since I rewatched it, and it's a fantastic movie. It's really dude.
Yeah, it's bro. It's a conspiracy theorist movie though, because it's like there's everything in every frame. Like if you watch, you can watch actually like breakdowns of the movie, and they'll be like, see, these two men actually they represent child trafficking, and and then this is that, and then like it all makes sense. The whole the movie's dark, it's twisted. It's a big warning, and it was his last movie, so there's that
interesting
that chunk that ended up getting edited after he died without his permission.
Yep. Yeah.
Imagine that.
The whole thing is there's the conspiracy theory around his death in relation to when the movie is finished and the subject matter of the movie. Obviously, that's a fucking rabbit hole. That is a big rabbit hole.
But here's what Neil Patrick Harris looks like in the show.
What show is this?
Dexter.
The Dexter show. Okay.
The new one. And the guy that's like a collector, he that's Peter Dinklage. He's like, and Uma Thurman is his like bodyguard basically. And then what's her name? The chick that was in that played Jessica Jones. She's a killer too. She's a Lady Justice, and she kills pedophiles. Because she was abused or whatever, so that's her shtick. Then the guy from Late Night with the Devil, he's
David Dastmalchian.
Yeah, he's the Zodiac killer in it.
Late Night with the Devil. I can't say enough good things about that movie. That was one of my favorite movies of last year.
Yeah.
Little sleeper, man. Like it was. It looks like it was made for like a couple $1,000 almost, and it was a really good movie. Obviously I'm being a little hyperbolic, like maybe like a couple $100,000 to make that movie, but damn, yeah, I really enjoyed that movie. That one actually delivered on the trailer, everything.
What got me on that was the aesthetic, and it's a period piece, and they nailed every aspect of that in terms of the aesthetics of the movie and the time that it's, you know, taken place, down to like the way they filmed it, the filters they used on their lenses with the camera work. The cinematography was phenomenal in that movie. The ending is fucking, it comes out of left field kind of. It was good though. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. Oh yeah, I forgot the chick in Jessica Jones. She's the bitch in Apartment 13 or whatever it was. That was her TV show. Kristen something.
And then the
Kristen Ritter.
Ritter.
The fat gay guy from Modern Family, he's one of them too. And he's a pony tail killer or something. And then obviously what's his name is Zodiac, and then her. And I think there was one that he was supposed, Dexter's impersonating one of them that got an invitation because he, by trying to kill this one guy that was killing taxi cab drivers, he stumbled upon this note that this guy got that like is an invitation. So he basically poses as him to infiltrate this thing, and he even like cuts off his finger, and like because they use this like fingerprint thing, so they like makes a fingerprint for like takes off the dude's like skin on his finger so he can use it as a fingerprint to get into this thing, and he like poses as him, so they think he's this other person and he's not. So Peter Dinklage like shows him around his collection, and every killer has their sort of trophies or whatever, and his was a box that had a bunch of slides in it, and he'd take an ear or an eyedropper or whatever and drip blood on it, and that would be of each victim, and he'd put it in there, and that guy has it, and he sees it, and he's like, "Oh shit!" So they think he's this dark passenger killer, when in reality he's the Bay Barber butcher from Miami, and they don't know it. And now he's taking them out one by one.
Yeah, man. It sounds like a good show.
Yeah, it is, and like they have rules where they're not supposed to go after each other. But obviously it's Dexter, and he's
no, he don't give a fuck about that shit. Yeah.
He has his own code. He doesn't give a fuck about theirs.
Oh, great! So yeah, that's gonna actually, we'll see how that's gonna backfire. So that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. And then his son from the show is in it, all grown up, because he was in New Blood, which was like right after the original show, and so he's in it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with him too, because he just killed his first kill in this show too.
Oh. I will be hosting an early screening on the 9th Green at 9 on July 24th.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, dude was good in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this too. The actor, I was like, his eyes look like the characters in Dune when they're on the spice. Like his eyes are that fucking blue. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude! Did he wear some of the Dune contacts?
When he's sitting there at the table and he's eating the pancakes and shit, that was fucking great. And then he wants him to come with him, and he fucking stands up, and he doesn't have any pants on, and the stack of pancakes is like blocking.
Yep. That was fucking funny.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna watch it now for sure. Actually, probably tomorrow while I work.
It's worth a watch. It's worth a watch, man. That, like I said, that shit was funny. The Hulk Hogan fallout. Speaking of worth a watch, the Hulk Hogan fallout continues. You have Chelsea Green made some comment, and she got attacked. And let me say this. We all know where Chelsea Green stands on social issues, and that's her position, and that's absolutely fine. Now, when you put your opinion out there, and you're in a position like her, you're going to expect some pushback, especially on something like the topic of Hulk Hogan's passing. All right. Now, that being said, you fucking ignorant ass neckbeard fucks, you fucking troglodytes. Why on God's green earth would you wish the end, as it were, and I have to be careful because we're on YouTube, the end upon her, as it were, simply because she's a fucking moron. Okay. You do not wish death upon people. You do that. Just that's totally the wrong way to go about
no matter
this.
what side you're on. Like,
and that's why there's neck beards on both fucking sides. And the people that are doing this are stupid fucking neck beards. Like it's
yeah, but I gotta say, dude, that's pretty weak when you offer condolences to a family when they've lost a loved one and then delete the tweet and apologize for it. And no one should be ganging up on her, but
no, that's all I'm saying.
Chelsea Green fan, and now I'm kind of like, she deleted the tweet wishing Hogan's family condolences. Like,
and no, and I'm not condoning, that. I'm just simply, I don't want people to fucking, because that makes everybody else look stupid.
I've been going back and forth with people with the whole Hogan thing. I'm like, oh, so you have a problem? It's like, dude, that happened. He said the N-word like 10 years ago. Like 10 years ago. The dude
I know.
The guy found Christ.
I think it was 18 years ago.
Yeah, it was during.
I thought it was in 2015.
Hang
2015 is what I saw.
I know, man. And you know what? Get off his back, bro. We all wish he said it more, but we got one time.
Well,
but then it devolved into this whole thing of like BLM and stuff with George Floyd, and it's like, dude, you realize that he died in OD, and like, no, he didn't. I'm like, dude, the whole freaking autopsy like showed that that's what happened. Like,
I'm just tired of people being summed up by their worst mistakes. Like, some people deserve that, but Hogan did far more good in this world than bad.
And
it's not even close.
And you cannot, and on that theme, Tony, judging people by their worst mistakes, which is not a good way to judge people, because that leaves no room for personal growth or redemption. And I say the same thing about Tessa Blanchard.
Yeah, and everybody made like a big. I was like, you probably have an issue with Tesla too, and it's like that happened like over a decade ago too. Probably
the Hulk Hogan thing. He was fired in 2015, but allegedly it was 2007 when he made the remarks. So yeah, we're talking 18 years ago.
Didn't come to light till
2015, 10 years ago.
So 10 years ago is when it came to light. So it's like there's all this time that passed, like that people change and evolve. Like,
yeah, man.
Hey,
guys, look, maybe
things change.
If we're lucky and we're being real, maybe he said it more on a hush hush. It just never got caught again. So that listen, it's not all bad. And then like
it's not wrong when you look at the stereotype of white women dating certain men. He ain't wrong. I wouldn't want that for my daughter either. And I'm not going to fucking apologize for it.
Yeah. I get where you're coming from.
I'm just glad I have a son. I don't have a daughter. I don't have a daughter to worry about. I have a son. So it's the other fathers that have got to worry.
Right?
Because my kid's going to slay.
If he's your son, it's probably gonna happen.
Well, but again, this is why liberalism is a religion, this woke shit is a religion, and it has the sins that you cannot commit. But the difference is, thank God I'm a Catholic, because we actually we can still be degenerate pieces of shit, but we can go to confession and hope to be in a state of grace. At least there's forgiveness. Yep. You guys got to get that part down. You guys get
but they don't
forgiveness down.
It's like you make one. I even made the thing. I'm like, dude, are you perfect? I'm sure you've done some pretty questionable things in your life, like everybody else has. Like, so it's like you can't even cast the stone at like him, like for saying what he said. It's like people change and evolve and do some stupid shit, and it's whether or not you continue to do that stupid shit or change from it.
But it's the same people that were angry that Zelda wasn't getting played by a trans person.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that they're not perfect. It's that they're using this is just one other tool to tear down this country and its culture and trying to blemish a bright spot on it. And, fuck these people, man.
Yeah, no, fuck them.
Yeah.
Did any of you guys watch the new South Park episode?
I haven't watched the South Park episode in forever.
I saw a clip that seemed pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought the episode was funny, but it goes hard in the paint on Trump. Hard.
Yeah. Well, it was due, I guess. I mean, but I don't know. Like it. All right, I didn't see it, but let me ask you this, because I was not a fan of the whole Mr. Garrison Trump thing. Like, I thought that shit was stupid. I kind of actually stopped watching for a while just because it didn't appeal to me.
They actually all go to his Garrison's house because they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And they don't realize that it's not him.
It's actually Trump.
They just turned Trump into Saddam Hussein. What they did with Hussein, and my thing is, they never have anything these days in the past 15 years to say about the left for the most part. Like they did the Kathleen Kennedy thing, all right, but politician wise, they had nothing to say about Biden, nothing to say about anyone else on the left. It's just Trump.
They did the Hillary thing, and they did
but that was like
11.
20-something years ago, the Snoop thing, and they made Obama look cool with the Ocean's 11 thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was I going to say? Yeah, I have a feeling though by the end of the season, Trump isn't actually Trump in South Park. It's actually Saddam Hussein, and he's just pretending to be Trump to get with Satan again. That just seems logical based on like the kind of shit that South Park does. So
I kind of hate this format, man. Like ever since they started doing this like story-driven season where you have to tune in from the beginning to watch the whole season, I've never been a fan of that. I always like their standalone episodes in a you know what I mean? I like their three-parters like Imagination Land and stuff, and like I like that stuff, but
the episodic seasons and stuff, it's
I don't mind.
Yeah. Of course, Draven doesn't mind.
But I didn't watch like early South Park. I still
have those on VHS.
I started watching during the WoW episode.
That's a great episode. But I mean, never should. Forgiveness for those who go on. I'm sorry.
But like Satan even makes a comment. He's like, "You remind me of somebody like else," and then, like there's kind of like hints that it's not actually Trump and it's actually Saddam Hussein. So if he reveals later that he's Saddam Hussein, I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think they've been the same since they got involved with Broadway.
No.
With the Book of Mormon, they've been a little weird.
I like I said, I quit watching South Park years ago. I did. I like the old episodes. I'll go back and watch those up to about 2010, 11, maybe 12. Some of the older ones, some a little bit.
The Ninja one is the best, where they throw the star in Butter's eye. That's
fun with weapons. Fun with weapons.
Yeah. Fun with weapons. That was great.
Let's fighting love.
I'll never forget the first time I saw that, and they're all in the anime playing in their imaginations. And it's like, feel the blade of my ninja star, and he throws it, and then it snaps to reality, and Butters is sitting there with the fucking star in his eye.
And he's dressed as what is it?
They dress him as a dog and take
before that, he's dressed up as his captain or whatever. His
Captain Chaos, wasn't
it? Captain Chaos, I think.
I thought it was Professor Chaos.
Professor Chaos. Yeah. And he's got what's his name? Something is it General Disarray?
General Disarray.
Yeah. The video games of that are really good. Stick of Truth.
Just played Stick of Truth
and the Fractured Butthole.
The Fractured Butthole. I played both of them, but I just replayed the Stick of Truth. But yeah, that's a great RPG, man.
You use the ability to bend space and time with your farts in Fractured Butthole.
Yeah.
Which is fucking awesome. And you even get and Morgan Freeman's the one that trains you. And you actually get to fight him later.
I have to replay it. It's been forever. Stick of Truth is the one that I just played through again, and that one Yeah, your farts can like you can use it for stealth and shit. Like it's called the sneaky squeaker. To throw a little fart across a room and then have someone move over, and then you can like sneak past it. That was fun. And then of course the Nazis, the Nazi zombies, and it's like they have the zombies in there, and it's just playing clips of Hitler in German. Like they're just saying that. It was great.
Man, I get those games are good.
Wait, they played what?
What's that? Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, and then in this newest episode, Cartman is like annoyed that the woke is gone because he can't make fun of him anymore. Because he's like, damn it! Because he's pissed because PBR or whatever or NPH got canceled. He's like, I used to love watching that show and laughing at these retards.
Yeah. Damn, that's funny.
So he's pissed off at Trump because he defunded NPR.
Oh, NPR and PBS. That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I maybe I'll check that one out. I don't know. I have Paramount Plus, which I'm pretty sure they're all on there, right? That's what
you got to see.
Dexter's all on there too.
Yep.
Oh, you gotta check that. You got to see the one with. Oh man, I just lost it. Oh yeah, where Token. It turned out his actual name is Tolkien. So like so everyone was like felt guilty because they thought it was Token. He was like, "Nah, man, I'm a fan of Tolkien. I like Lord of the Rings, man. What did you think his name was?"
Yeah, and Stan is like trying to apologize to him because he offended him.
That was a great episode. That was like one of the really great, recent great episode.
Oh, and PC Principal is no longer PC Principal. He's Power in Christ Principal.
Oh
yes.
No! Oh no!
So he's super religious, and the reason everybody's pissed off at Trump is because they're bringing Christ back to the schools, and actual Jesus is like in the school, like legit Jesus in their school. And the one guy's like, and PC Principal calls in it was either Cartman or one of them, and he's like, you need to let, or no, it's Stan. He's like, you need to let Jesus sit with you at lunch. And he's like, well, there wasn't any room. He's like, Stan, you need to let him. He can trying to get him to,
That's so fucked up.
It's funny as fuck though.
That's great.
And then he's like, Stan, if you don't accept Jesus, I'm gonna expel you. So then he's like, fine, and he just begrudgingly accepts Jesus.
Yo, who got offended at this episode though? So like someone like gave it a real bad review. I think Tim Pool was super butthurt.
It was all the Trump stuff, which I thought was funny. It's all in jest.
Yeah,
it's not funny. Putting me on South Park. It's not funny. It's bigly wrong. It's bigly wrong. Making fun of my small penis, my tiny hands.
Just like I might check it out, but it's just for me. Like I watched some of the Paramount specials and they were okay, but for the most part, like
mid.
Like I said, like they got the George Zimmerman thing wrong with fucking Trayvon, and I don't know. They just kind of they used to hit it spot on all the time, and there are still South Park episodes, some of the older ones that are relevant to this day, where it's like, man, they called it, but I don't know. They just kind of out of touch, like uninspired.
And they the dolphin thing, and
but I mean, they even made an episode about how they wanted to stop doing the show, but they can't with Stan fucking becoming cynical and then just realizing it and going on. And it's just, I don't know, man.
Everything,
and like
everything was shit.
Then they started doing like the fucking episodic stuff where you have to watch the whole episode, and so does SOPA and all that. And it's like,
Farms.
I don't know.
They did cut the episode count down, so it's only like 10 episodes.
Oh, great!
But
less episodes.
It just feels to me like they're kind of out of touch these days with like. I don't know. Like they're appealing to the people that get all offended all the time for the most part, and it's just like, I don't know.
Didn't Parker and Stone basically say they were trying to do as little as possible for the most amount of money? Basically,
Yes,
like
and
they
that's why
came out and
lowered
said as
the
much.
episode count because they didn't want to continue to do it.
Nope.
But the network is like, well, we'll pay you all this money even if you just do a little bit. Like,
And they're mentally checked out. They've been doing this since 1996. It's
And
almost
Comedy Central literally has nothing else.
Mhm. That's the cornerstone of their network is South Park, and it has been, especially since they lost Dave Chappelle.
They just brought all because it used to be HBO Max had all the episodes. Now Paramount, because they just signed a deal with Paramount, and now Paramount has all the episodes too.
Just buy the DVDs eBay once and just bite the bullet and keep them. That's
That's what I own a bunch of the seasons on DVD.
Yeah, the way I figure, especially with movies like that, the shows like that, if the company gets an itch, they'll alter your fucking digital copy right under your nose, even if you bought it already.
Yep.
And they've been caught trying to meddle with that shit already. I don't know if you guys have followed.
Speaking of seasons, I was at Walmart and they had the Dexter like the main season, like all of those plus New Blood, and I was contemplating getting because it was only like $40, but I ended up passing it because I'm like, when am I going to watch this?
I still have. I have.
I like watching stuff. Like I like the old stuff, but it's like I'm one of those people that I'll watch it once unless it's like really, really fucking good. I don't go back and watch it again. I just watch it once and then I'm good because I know what happens. So it's not, you know what I mean? It's not a surprise anymore.
I've watched like so many of my movies and series over and over again. But there's ones like I bought so many in the last couple of months, I haven't been able to watch them. Like I still have Kolchak, The Night Stalker, the Back to the Future trilogy to watch with Trey. And I've got a bunch of series to watch yet. I'm still watching Highlander, Melrose Place, Lost.
I wouldn't mind getting OC. Because I haven't seen all of it.
There's only 5 seasons of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting all of that and watching all of that. And then I need to finish up getting Supernatural as well.
I want to. There's 97 seasons of that fucking show.
Yeah. There's no way I'm getting into that show.
It's a good show. I have like half of them. It's a good show.
I heard it's good. It's just too much time to contribute,
to catch up on. That's a lot to catch up on.
It's over now.
Well, it's like 15 seasons.
No, it's like
20.
No, it's not 20.
It's
like
37.
Fucking like 12 or 13. I think.
You like the OC and W's.
Okay, there's 16 seasons.
Talk to us about the OC.
The OC is 15 seasons. I'm sorry,
Proctor. I don't see a salad bar.
The OC is great. It had freaking Rachel Bilson in it. It has
Misha Barton.
It has Ben McKenzie,
Amanda Rigetti.
Yeah, the chick that played Sindel in Mortal Kombat 2 Annihilation. She's the one.
Okay.
She's the redhead.
She was
the
Misha
one that
Barton.
the jock was screwing behind her husband's back in the first season.
The guy that played Kelly
The short
Rowan
Dixie cut chick was
she's hot too. But the Kelly Rowan who was Seth and Ryan's mom. The guy that played her dad, Alan Dale.
She's also in The Gate as well.
Yes, she is. And the guy Alan Dale that played her dad was in Lost, which I fucking love that show.
Well, the dad is in what was it? Oh, that House on Haunted Hill, was it?
House on Haunted Hill. Yep.
Yeah.
Which was
that's kind of cool.
I saw that in a theater. I love that movie.
Yeah. It was better than The Haunting or the
I always get House on Haunted Hill and 13 Ghosts mixed up.
No, I never seen House
two
on
good
Haunted
ones.
Hill.
They're fantastic movies. Yeah,
13 Ghosts is good. And there was rumors they want to make a series of that.
Oh, that would have been cool. House on Haunted Hill, the problem is the last 5 minutes almost ruined the entire movie.
Yeah.
You
That's
know what
like
I mean?
Ghost Ship. Ghost Ship is like that too.
The first 5 minutes.
Oh, dude. Yeah, Ghost Ship was fantastic. The beginning scene on that was fucking amazing.
Yeah, but then the end like ruins it. Like
Kind of. Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's almost like they should have just made that little opening and left it at that. That little made a little short film, you know, and it would have, and people would have remembered it more.
Yeah. Yeah, I just rewatched Ghost Ship not long ago, and I forgot. I was like, oh shit, this has got a Mudvayne song in it.
Oh, I love Mudvayne. Before they turned all fucking like they sing normal. I liked when they were like,
really
with Dig. I prefer them when they did the Dig and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I still play Dig on the jukebox. I still play Dig on the jukebox when I'm at the bar.
Then they changed their entire sound and look and everything, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't the same band.
That sucks, man. Yeah, it's like actually like their second album was a good kind of a big shift from their first one. And then it was like just every change was more drastic than the last.
Yep.
Yeah, they're as I said, they did a lot of music for soundtracks because they had a song on Saw 2, I believe. Too is Forget to Remember was on the
Oh shit.
Is that what the song was called? Forget to Remember, I think it was by
I don't remember.
Mudvayne.
Those are good movies too.
I watched the first 6 movies in the theater, and after that I quit and I haven't watched one since.
I saw 1 and 2 in the theater, and that was it.
Yeah, I used to make it was a thing. Yeah, Forget to Remember.
Oh shit. Well, I'll tell you what, I did know Il Nino, they did the song for Freddy's for Freddy vs. Jason. I actually knew the bassist. Big shout out to Laz. I know he's probably not listening, but yeah, he was actually like when I was staying at the studio, when I was playing it, he was literally like down the hall. And Il Nino, it was the Il Nino's thing, but I never met them only except Laz, like the bassist. He was a real cool dude. We got to go see them with Seven Dust free, which that was a kick-ass show. Big shout out to them.
Seven Dust, man. They got a good sound too. Always fucking have.
That whole soundtrack for Freddy vs. Jason is really good. It's got
that?
Fear Factory on it, I'm thinking of
Mortal Kombat.
Fear Factory. I'm thinking of the Apocalypse soundtrack for Resident Evil. That was a good soundtrack. The first 2 of those are really good.
Shit, man.
Because the second one has Fear Factory, a bunch of good artists.
Mortal Kombat, man. Mortal Kombat, Fear Factory, and Napalm Death, the Mortal Kombat soundtrack, the movie. They fucking had a killer. Guys, all right. Is anyone talking about what about the Multiverse of Madness soundtrack? What about the No Way Home soundtrack? Oh, the Avengers soundtrack. Yo, you notice something? What was like the last? When did that shit stop, man? I mean, like even having a dope ass soundtrack to your movie would, in a way, promote your movie. Spawn was kind of a piece of shit movie that I like. Just to be clear,
yeah.
But yeah, that soundtrack elevated that movie.
Brokeback Mountain. I never seen that. I never seen it. I'm not gay.
Draven's like, I wish I could quit you.
It sounds like mainly this might have seen that movie.
Yeah, he would not watch a movie he started. It's just it wouldn't work.
You don't watch your own art.
Yeah,
unless you're me watching your own wrestling matches over and over again.
Or it's a Saw movie. Never.
Yeah, that's the definition of insanity. No, Saw. Yeah, like you said, I liked up to a certain point, and after that, I'm just like, I'm done. Saw to me, it doesn't appeal the same way like a Friday the 13th or a Nightmare on Elm Street or a Hellraiser or a Halloween does as like a horror.
It's not a slasher.
No, but I mean, just
I'm killing you and letting you decide whether or not you want to live or not.
The means to what I'm saying is the central theme of what I'm trying to convey is after so many entries, like I don't need any more of that. Whereas Friday the 13th, and Halloween shit like that, I'll always want more. But this one, and it wouldn't matter if it was a slasher or not. Like if Hellraiser's not a slasher.
No, it's not. That's
And
just like a horror.
I can watch those. Halloween is a slasher. I like that. But there's other franchises like Critters, which really isn't a slasher per se.
I like those movies.
I love Critters. Those were fun.
It's like my childhood when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I remember those.
Yeah.
Critters.
Especially the kid getting eaten alive in his the Easter Bunny outfit.
Yep.
The second one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ghoulies does not get enough love either. If anybody remembers Ghoulies.
I don't think it's
Ghoulies 1 and 2.
Yeah, dude. Ghoulies 3 is the one in the mini golf course.
Yeah. I vaguely remember the other ones, but 1 and 2 stand out. 2 was probably like my favorite one out of the bunch.
Is that the Ghoulies go to college one?
Yeah, I think so. But I think they started talking in those. No. They started talking in 3, right?
I think it was 3.
It's been too much pot in between now and then.
Right. Like the cover. I just want to pull this up. The cover art for Ghoulies. Hang on. It was so freaky. And as a kid, as a 4-year-old, having seen the trailer for this fucking poster of this little ghoulie coming out of the toilet scared the shit out of me. I was afraid to sit on the toilet.
Yeah.
I was afraid because of Basket Case because he
fucking popped out of the toilet. Yeah.
And my dad, being a dick, fucking was like, better be careful. Going to the bathroom. I was like, you dick.
You saw that documentary?
This right here, what Manliness just said, I would have loved a well done sequel to Dog Soldiers. Dog Soldiers, I'm not a huge werewolf fan. That's a fucking awesome movie.
Is that the one in another language? Like you have to read subtitles and shit.
English.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
They're like in where does that take place? It's not Great Britain. It's over there somewhere though, like Europe, and that I can't remember where though. But it's an overseas.
If I gotta read subtitles, it's usually
no. It's an English. It's an English language movie. It's like Scotland. I don't know. It's over there somewhere. I can't. It eludes me right now. But it's a good movie.
What year?
Dog Soldiers came out. I want to say 2000. Around there, 2000 to 2002. 02 Dog Soldiers. And
is there a definitive since American Werewolf in Paris, though? Is there something that even comes close? Not Paris, American Werewolf in London.
As far as werewolf movies go, one that sticks out in my mind, and it's one of my favorites, is Silver Bullet with Corey Haim, Gary Busey, and the guy from Twin Peaks. He plays the preacher in it. He was Daddy in People Under the Stairs.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
yeah,
I can't remember his name.
Emmett something. Let's see. Silver Bullet.
He was like Laura in Twin Peaks. That's that guy. Laura. Yeah.
Everett McGill. Everett McGill. Yeah, and Tova Felshu from Walking Dead. She played the chick who ran Alexandria at first when Rick and the gang came in. She's the narrator for that movie. But yeah, the werewolf transformation scene in that with Everett McGill and the swamp kills. Do you guys remember that scene from Silver Bullet?
Yes. I actually just recently watched it again.
Forever.
I watched it last Halloween again with Trey because he'd never seen it and he loved it. That scene in the greenhouse where the drunk dad is out there and he gets taken out because it comes up through under the floor, I think it is. Yeah. That scene, they used to, our local like CBS network. I remember the first time I saw this, it was on local TV on like a Saturday, like when they used to do like Saturday evening, like horror movies. They showed the preview for that. And that was one of the scenes they showed. And I was like, that scared the shit out of me, but I'm like, I want to watch this. So like I watched it with my mom and I was like, well, she's like, well, we'll watch it better. So we went and rented it and yeah, it was intact. And I'm like, oh my God, I love that movie. But I'd seen Corey Haim in like Lost Boys, because I saw this around the time I saw Lost Boys. I didn't see it when it first came out, Silver Bullet, because it came out 85. I saw it like a couple years later.
Right, same.
But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite werewolf movies outside of like Dog Soldiers. And I haven't seen American Werewolf in London. Fuck. No, I've seen it, but probably when I was a kid, I just don't remember it. That was a not John Landis. It was John Landis.
Yeah,
that did American Werewolf in London.
Yeah, he directed it.
Elvira is gonna be at Horror Hound in September.
I wish I could go.
I fucking love Elvira.
I wish I could go. I would love to get a picture with her.
Yeah, bro. Oh, you know what's a Halloween yearly is Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys into that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I grew up with her, and like Joe Bob Briggs, Monster Vision on TNT on Friday nights. My sisters and I, or Saturday nights, my sisters and I would watch that as kids. You know, that was a great way. That's where I saw a lot of my B horror that I wasn't catching like on, you know, Showtime and HBO and stuff like that. And then, you know, like the movie we watched, was it The Cellar? You know, those are ones I saw in pay-per-view because we got Viewers Choice pay-per-view out of Canada. So you got a lot of these like off-the-wall movies, and I was like, God, like I remember seeing, was it Sylvia Crystal's Beauty School, if anybody remembers those?
No, I didn't see those.
Yeah, they were just like, I think those were like, were those softcore porns? I can't remember. I'm trying because I watched a lot of that as a teenager too.
Oh, shame on you,
right?
On all of us, I guess.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Soul's Beauty School. It was a 1993 movie.
Oh shit, man! Sorry, yo. So I snuck away from the screen. You guys can still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went and had a smoke.
Yeah, no problem. I was gonna say you sounded a little bit different, but I was gonna be like, not much, but
it's a shitty headphone mic. I'm gonna switch it.
Oh, it's all good, brother. Don't worry about it. All good. Enjoy your smoke.
Oh yeah, but damn. All right. So, are you guys hyped up for like anything coming out, or like Fantastic Four? Did anyone see that? Or
it's playing at my local theater, and I'm probably gonna take the kid to see it this week because I really don't have much plans like for Thursday and Friday. So I'm going to try to take him to the theater this week to see that because I've heard good and bad, but I kind of want to see it myself, and I haven't been to the movies in a bit, so I'm kind of itching to go back to the theater again.
Yeah, I've been hearing mixed reviews on Fantastic Four. Some people said it's surprisingly good. Other people still calling it mid. You know, I don't know if that kind of ties into what we were just saying before. You know, like we hate and shit. But
I know J-Man watched it, and I think he gave it a 6 out of 10. Was his score for it? So not terrible. Like, I mean, when I saw, you know, Captain Marvel years out, because I bootlegged that one. I'm sorry. Yeah, because I watched that when it came out. I just bootlegged it because I'm like, I want to see how bad this is, and I'm not paying to see it, and it was, you know, and this is the thing. Like everybody said, you know, Brie Larson. Her acting is so wooden. That movie was. It didn't matter who the lead was. That movie would have been terrible.
Yeah.
It was objectively bad. It made money because of its positioning, excuse me, in the timeline between Infinity War and Endgame. And people thought it was must watch, you know, and it wasn't. And all it did was retcon. Oh, well, she's the first Avenger because her test plane, has her call sign of, you know, Avenger on it, which is bollocks, as it were, because pilots that fly test planes don't get call signs on the test plane. So
right.
It's not.
And also, Captain America fought in World War II. So, I mean, he is the first Avenger. Sorry. You know, and it's that's literally the name of the fucking movie, right? Like, right? Yep. Isn't it the first
Captain
Avenger?
America, the first Avenger? Yes, sir.
Yeah. She's like the first she-Avenger or whatever. I don't know. They could have done that. She just leaned in.
And then you have what's his name? The other Captain America they introduced in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the black one that was like the experiment with the super soldier serum. Do you remember that? And they didn't come up with that character until 2003 in the comics. So sorry again.
Yeah, I remember that, and then I stopped watching that show because it was that was the third episode, and I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yep, and that's the one where they arrest Sam and let Bucky go because they're arguing on the street. And I'm like, I remember messaging Tony after that, going like, holy heavy-handed bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean,
you got to do better. Yeah, the show was pretty bad. And it had some cool moments. I think we talked about this before, but like the fake Captain America, the white one, the one who's in this new one.
U.S. agent.
I liked his U.S. agent. I liked his character. I liked him. Like he was very interesting. That fucking scene where he smashes dude's head with the shield, and there's was a really good scene, man. And like he actually performed really good in that. And we just had this shitty show around all that. You know what I mean?
He was
like
good in Thunderbolts, and apparently they wanted to have Glenn be Sentry at one point.
Stephen Yeun.
Yeah,
Stephen
they
Yeun.
wanted to have him as Sentry, and then they decided to go a different direction, which I'm glad they did because that would have been a terrible fucking casting.
Yeah, Invincible as fucking as Sentry.
Fucking
apparently, what's his name? Or Taskmaster had a bigger role too in it at one point.
They cut it.
But they basically killed her off at the very beginning of the movie. Basically,
I was gonna say, didn't they have Taskmistress in that one?
Yeah, they killed her right away. She gets shot right in the head.
I have that movie on my drive. I just haven't watched it yet. I want to because everybody said it was actually pretty good.
Because now, if they want to make a dude Taskmaster, they can.
Yep, right.
Which is the way it should be.
They've killed off the fake Taskmaster in this one now, which I'm fine with.
All right, so I wanted to address what Bailey was just saying about this passing of Pedro. So, like, did he? I don't know if he watched it or are you avoiding the movie because Pedro's in it, or did you see it and he sucked in it? He wasn't a good Reed Richard. You know, but
I don't think
he didn't. He didn't seem terrible. I mean, I don't know. This it gets out of my purview. I'm like a comic book movie guy. I'm not so much a comic book guy. You know what I mean? So the comic book people, they take the shit super hardcore. You know.
Yeah.
I respect the lore, and like if the movie doesn't respect the lore of the comic, the movie suffers. Period. Right. You know what I mean? I think there's very few exceptions, especially like Phase 3 MCU stuff, even though their subtle changes weren't offensive and they kind of worked in like the universe they were building. You know?
Yeah.
Am I thinking Phase 3 or Phase 2? Like Civil War and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like even that, like it changing like Spider-Man.
Civil War
like
compared to the comics. Oh my God! Civil War in the comics is 20 times better.
Well, they had all they had all the characters in the comics, though. You know, they didn't have the rights. They didn't have all the rights then.
They could have waited to do it.
Well, they could have waited, they could have done the Black Widow movie, 6 years earlier, so it wasn't an afterthought. But
that should have been in place of
Captain Marvel.
And I think it would have been a lot better received.
This is one of the worst scenes in the movie right here.
I'll have to finish it myself.
What are you going to do?
Oh man, she should have just like jerked him off. That would have been a lot cooler,
right?
Yeah. No, yeah, I don't know. But look, Civil War, fair enough. Yeah, yes, the comic was better. But
it was a good movie. Civil War was a good movie.
Yeah, and bro,
even the reason Civil War started in the comics is better.
Okay, yeah, I get it, but I mean, like, still, even on its own, it's entertaining to watch. And like even like the Iron Man, Captain America twist at the end. Bro, that kind of like again, I just got over Batman v Superman.
There was no real reason for them to identify who they were in the movie version. In the comic, the reason was because they had the young mutants or whatever.
Yeah, but you don't even have X-Men.
They blew up a school, and then they're like, "All right, well, we need to know who these people are."
Right. No, I remember. I do. I'm somewhat familiar with the Civil War in the comics, but you already mentioned problem number one. This is before X-Men are even introduced into the MCU, so they have to stick with just like their Avengers lore and with what they established.
Yeah,
it kind of it wasn't bad.
It was a good story. It was a great story.
It's one of my favorites. Like out of all of the MCU movies. Well,
it's Avengers 2.5.
Yeah. I mean, shit. I mean, the fight scene, and believe it or not, it's like the fight scene was cool or everything like that. But I dug like the political intrigue. I dug most of that, and even the end. I get like. Look, Batman v Superman, we got through that Martha and they were trying to do all this shit. Marvel ended up doing it better with Civil War. Yeah. Because they had a Martha moment almost, but it went the other way. You know what I mean? And I remember I was just like team Cap, like almost all the way through. And then when you get to that final reveal, I'm like, how can you possibly be mad at Tony Stark?
Right.
I actually hope they reboot everything, which is the rumor.
I wouldn't
reboot everything after Secret War or whatever.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. Why not reboot everything at this point?
Yeah, let the MCU be what it is. Don't do any more damage. Just start over.
Yep, they've already butchered every bit of continuity that they had. Mm-hmm. So why not just start it over? You have everything you need now. Yep. You have the rights to all that. Well, they still don't have Hulk. They still can't do a Hulk
but they can
solo
still
movie.
Use him.
But they can use him in other movies.
Yeah,
and he had the recent Hulk movie. I thought.
No. You thinking maybe Thor Ragnarok? That was about his most Hulk that we got in an MCU movie.
Because
maybe I'm thinking of She-Hulk.
Wasn't that World War Hulk kind of they were trying to do in Ragnarok?
Yeah, a little bit, or Planet Hulk.
But I thought he's
Planet Hulk.
Movie. I thought he was getting his own movie.
Unless because they didn't own the rights to Hulk and Namor. They're owned by another company. They can use them, but they can't make a solo movie. Universal. Yeah, they can't use them individually in a standalone movie, but they can put them in with other, collaborations and such. Which for Namor, they already butchered Namor.
Oh my god. Yeah, that whole fucking movie was atrocious.
They made him a weak ass simp. He was simping for sure.
Also representation.
Yeah. Honestly, that big gorilla motherfucker should have taken it from Letitia James from Lady Black Panther. Just fought her ass in that fucking waterfall and just demolished her in like 10 seconds.
Umbaku. I like that character. I just did. I liked him. I was like, he's a bad motherfucker. I like this guy.
He's bad, but then all right. So I'm rewatching part 1, and there's like this scene right when they have Everett Ross.
Yep. I already know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, and he's trying to say something, and then all of them start going, ooh, right? And he's like, hey, but wait a minute, ooh, and they start fucking doing this shit. I'm like, go, who wrote that? Who approved it? And because they deserve a raise in one hand, you know what I mean? But for what they were trying to do, bro, that's gonna be like a meme. Like, I'm surprised it's not a meme yet, but you know what I'm saying? But that is cringy as fuck. Like the anti-white shit. There's like the whole like Letitia James calls him a colonizer.
Yep.
Oh,
that made me roll my eyes so far back in my fucking head. And I love that movie, but it's not great.
It's not great.
No,
especially the third act.
Oh, it falls apart. The CGI is so terrible in the mine shaft. It looks like a PlayStation 2 video game.
And they should have kept Claw. Claw was the better villain between him and what's his face, Michael B. Jordan, and
Killmonger.
Killmonger. He was way more interesting, much better actor, much more evil.
I really thought Killmonger was a pretty good villain.
He was okay.
He was okay, but Claw was better.
Claw was
my only gripe was he's like, I need to know how to get to Wakanda, and then he shoots him, and then doesn't fucking find out how to get to Wakanda, and then just magically appears there
by dragging a body, like
yeah,
it ain't shit.
I brought you the corpse of a colonizer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like they literally like they get their superpowers from purple drink.
Yeah, from purple drink. Yeah, who chose purple for them? And it's like
the two Jewish guys that invented Wakanda.
Yeah. First scene, we're gonna have kids playing basketball with a milk crate.
Right? I'm just like, oh. There was so many choices they made in that movie. I'm just like, this is supposed to be some transcendent piece of art.
Yeah. But look, I'll tell you what, and I'm shitting on the movie, but then there was a scene with Killmonger when he takes a drink and he has a conversation with his father. That was a fucking great scene, bro.
Yep. When he's on the ancestral plane.
Yes, and he speaks with the guy's name Sterling Johnson, I think is his real name, or Sterling
K. Brown.
Sterling K. Brown. And his performance was outstanding. And of course, we get very little of him, but that scene was outstanding. The scene with Chadwick Boseman and his dad in the ancestral plane. Those scenes were really good.
They're very well done. They were very well done.
The action was the big failures in there, really.
And I really like Chadwick Boseman in the role. Like I said, I thought they should have recast him within a year. They should have recast him, started looking immediately. Don't go public and be like, we're recasting. It'd get out there.
Open call, like at his wake.
Yeah. Let's see if any of his boys look like.
So I just seen a thing that they got rights to a Friday the 13th game coming out too.
Somebody mentioned that earlier in the chat. There was a new
confirmed by the Jason universe, I guess, creator of the Jason universe.
I hope it's at least similar to, or a single player experience could be good. As a camper.
I want it to be another multiplayer because I never got to play the other one with everybody. And
see, I hate when they make these fucking games multiplayer because it's like I would rather or only multiplayer. It's like I'd rather a single player experience to enjoy the shit. And
Friday the 13th. The Friday the 13th game has that though. The one that if you haven't had a chance to check it out, Draven, because there's
it doesn't work anymore. You can't play it.
Well, the single player stuff at least you can.
I didn't think there was a single player to that. I thought it was.
It's very okay. So it's not a campaign story, okay? But there's single player challenges in it, where you're Jason and you have to kill 3 campers within a certain amount of time, things like that, and they're like AI controlled, so it's pretty cool. And then there's and I think you can still play it, but people have private servers, unless they shut that down now too.
Yeah, but on consoles, nobody. I don't think you can play it on a console.
Oh fuck!
Private server stuff you'd have to do through PC. Maybe I don't know.
Gotcha.
You could probably do it through what is that, Parsec?
I don't know if you could do it through that because you'd have to have a server.
Yeah, true.
So, all right, so hold on. And I was like, because now we're back to Jason real quick, and I started reading this. So it says here that the quote here is that this is an official return of Jason Voorhees for the first time in many years, and you can watch the trailer for the project below. So this is sanctioned by Paramount.
Well, Paramount doesn't have the rights anymore. They went to it was New Line.
New Line.
That's New Line bought it. Yeah, apparently it is sanctioned then. This Jason Universe thing is like the official what have you for movies and whatnot, I believe.
Which I'm assuming is basically like a reboot to the entire thing.
Which makes me nervous.
Well, yeah. My only gripe with that trailer is dude, I would just want them all to die because they all look like fucking liberals, especially with the clothes that they're wearing. Like, I'm like, really? Like, you couldn't get any like normal looking people?
I know, right?
That wear normal looking clothes.
Well, to be fair, it was fun to watch all those influencers get slaughtered in the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, I gotta see that still, just because you mentioned that scene. But Draven, did you like the remake of Friday the 13th?
Yes, I did.
You did? Okay, I love that movie. To be honest, I'm a staunch defender of that remake.
Sam is in it too, so that makes it even better. From Supernatural.
From Supernatural, right? He's like the main guy. Yeah, what an asshole, right? He goes and takes dude's girl. I'm telling you, the blonde guy who was painted to be the asshole is actually the good guy.
It's just like Karate. It's just like Karate Kid. Daniel.
They really did it. They Cobra Kai'd him. You're 100% right. You know, and like again, and I don't know if you guys know this in the chat, and maybe I mentioned this on a previous show, but technically that Friday the 13th takes place in the Transformers universe. Because it's Travis, yeah, because the blonde kid Travis, he's playing the same character that was in Transformers.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, that blew my mind. So we should have gotten Jason versus Optimus. Nope. You know, not in the cards anymore. Thanks.
Yeah, but Travis dies, doesn't he?
Travis dies, unfortunately. Yeah, but I mean, hey, he was still in it. You know what I mean? Like, it still connects the two universes, which is pretty hilarious.
Yep.
You know?
We got Michael Bay, Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, and that Jason wasn't good. It's got so much hate when it first came out, and I think it's aged better.
I hated that movie for years. I hated it for fucking years and years and years. I hated it. And like I said, this past year, I kind of was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this another chance. I watched it 3 times in October. I'm like, this is better than I gave it credit for. It's like apparently I've judged you too harsh.
He didn't like the hermit shit, and it's like it makes sense. He's living in the forest. Of course, he's gonna be a hermit. He had a hermit. He had this shed and everything, and so he was a hermit. Like
that was before he died, you know. And part 4.
Yeah, and then we did get a supernatural Jason in that movie too. Like we got everything. The thing is, everything got condensed. I would say my only issue, I kind of didn't like the first few minutes, like the setup of Jason's mom and all that shit. Like when they kind of tell that story, I didn't care for too much, and that is a nitpick because the whole opening campfire kill spree was fucking tremendous, bro.
Derek Mears was fantastic in that.
Yo, manliness. You heard they should have cast Kirk Lazarus as Black Panther. How genius! How genius would that have been? I ain't okay. But
I still want to see him cast Ryan Gosling as Black Panther.
Right.
They did a bunch of stuff in that, like
Elon Musk.
They had the White Wolf thing, and it's like just for a throwaway like Easter egg that they never did anything with, other than that's how he got his arm back.
Oh yeah, the White Wolf thing. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like they could have done something with that because that that's a legit like comic.
Yeah.
That movie was good. It could have been great. It could have been great with a stronger third act and obviously and a better action. Because none of the action in it was good. I mean, I felt detached from most of it. Maybe the waterfalls fights, okay. But anything else with Black Panther, the car chases. The best shit was Okoye, the chick in the casino. She fucking had a great little run there of like killing and then we get to see Black Panther throw like 3 punches. You know what I mean? Then they go switch to the other girl.
Yep. Yeah, we had to focus in on the girls.
And the car chases after that, right?
Yeah, and it was like, okay, like why does Letitia James have to control it remotely It's just a dumb way to show new tech. Like, I don't know. I was done.
Yeah, the vibranium tech, which the vibranium is also purple.
Yeah, and she's also smarter than Tony Stark and fucking Bruce Banner. It's like, okay, all right, just shut the fuck up at that point. You know?
Black Panther was mediocre if not for Chadwick's charisma. Yeah.
Amen. And you know what? And I'll also say, if it wasn't for that, Michael B. Jordan's performance, and also again, Claw,
Andy Serkis,
the great Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
If they should have just kept his ass alive, they should have made him the main villain, my opinion, because they kind of turned him into a joke too, and it's a shame. Like that opening robbery that he does in the gallery, and he's just mad, sinister, real cool, collect, and just shoots everybody. He goes, "Hey, I'll let you go. Just don't tell anybody, okay?" And he lets him get a few steps and just shoots him in the back. Like shit like that. He performed that beautifully.
Yep. And then he goes to, "Look it, I made it rain."
Yeah. It's like, yeah, right. That's wrong with it. And then Black Panther 2 was an entire.
I didn't see Black Panther 2.
I saw it in the theater opening night, and I
hear the way to beat them is because they're wetbacks, and you just make them not wet anymore. Which is like, wow. Can we get any more on the nose?
And he's not being. He's being serious. That's exactly what it was. Like when you dried out the Atlanteans, Namor's people. Yeah, when you dry them out, their backs, it's like, oh my God. Do they not see they knoweth not what they do? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's like the purple drink. No, I think they do know what they do. I think they're making fun of us. They're making fun, or they're making fun of them, and they're in plain sight, and just with like this fake polish on it, I don't know.
Yeah, and it's like Wakanda is supposed to be the most advanced civilization in the world, and they still have mud huts, battle rhinos, and
right.
and they use tribal combat, ritualistic tribal combat to elect leaders. Like,
all dumb shit. Like,
I can. Yet?
No, I haven't had a chance to yet.
What did you think? I haven't seen it.
I liked it.
Now
the first hour of the movie is build, so it's a 2-hour movie. So the first hour basically of the movie is build, to let you introduce the characters and who they are and what makes them tick, and then then it goes up to a kind of then it introduces the supernatural kind of shit to it. So
I heard this recently, and it makes all the fucking sense in the world. I can't believe I never thought of this before. It was probably, and the rumor's probably old already, but did you hear that this was actually should have been a Blade movie? Because it was like, I heard that this was supposed to be the Blade movie, and they had to change it up. But originally, this was it.
I didn't hear that.
Now, me telling you that,
I've been hearing they want to do a bunch of sequels though to it.
Oh, okay. I still have to watch it, but since I told you that, does that make sense?
Not really.
No, Blade doesn't work. It doesn't work in the movie.
Not necessarily.
About vampires.
There isn't like one person that's black that's a vampire that's like killing people. So
I see. But wait a minute. But but there are vampires in it, right? Or there's
vampires in it.
But they're white?
There's white and black ones.
There's white and black ones. Okay, well, shit, but that's Blade.
That's not Blade.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying, like, that's Blade world. That's the Blade world. There's vampires. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess. Like, the main vampire is white. Yes, he's Irish. Or Scottish or whatever.
Right. No, but yeah, the whole point was it was a vampire flick, and it was that Blade was supposed to be the hero of the movie. I don't know who it was. I think it was one of the B. Jordan twins.
The first 3 white vampires in the movie are Klansmen, or the first 2 that get turned are Klansmen.
Oh, that's awesome. That's hilarious. All right, but you said it was good. What would you rate it out of 10? Like, totally worth watching, or?
I don't know. It's a good question. It's hard to really explain You just kind of have to watch it, like to.
All right,
I
be your own
can't really
judge.
just be your own judge.
Yeah,
I can't really put a number on it. It's just
decent.
If you like jazz music or blues and stuff like that, like you'll like it.
I can't pull up the. Okay, yeah. I can't pull up the chap. Yeah, he says that they used some of the costumes from the Blade project.
Oh, did they?
So that's what it was. Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Fucking, that's another movie that's never gonna get made.
Because wasn't it originally going to be a period piece or some shit?
There you go.
What, the Blade one?
Mm-hmm.
They were gonna make it all about his daughter.
Mm.
Yeah, that's like I think when Disney got their meat hooks into it for real.
Yep.
But like the original idea was again, yeah. I think it ended up becoming Sinners. I bet you like they took most of those script pieces because this is Googler too who was in with those Disney folk. But yeah. Anything else on the table, boss? Because I'm like kind of dozing.
Yeah,
I know Tom Connors was getting dragged for his take on Sinners. He thought it was boring and didn't understand why because the concept is like music can bring like good things and it can like you can use it to like see the future and the past and then like but it also attracts evil things. So
interesting.
And like his gripes with it were like it doesn't make sense. It's like, dude, they fucking explain why this is going on like in the first like 20 minutes of the movie. I can't help you didn't fucking pay attention. Like
oh shit, shots fired.
God damn it.
And me and a couple other people were like that. It's like you're a fucking idiot.
Oh damn!
That's
said the I word.
That's about right. But gang, that's where we're gonna leave it tonight. 2.5 hours, and it's 1:18, and Tom Connors is apparently an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
truth, facts.
But Felix, Draven, and Tony, who had to dip out, thank you guys for hanging out until the wee hours of the morning with us here in this late night Sunday night heat stream tonight.
Hey, fuck yeah.
Appreciate you guys. Absolutely.
Yeah,
we'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. Links are in the description. 8:05. We'll be here with Nitro. We got some new Kasey's hot takes. She sent me 4 of them. So we have another month's worth of those. We'll have Mug Shorties and a lot more. Tuesday Night Terrorvision, we're reviewing Strange Darling. J-Man and my friend Jamie and I will be reviewing that on Tuesday night. And we will see you guys on Wednesday, probably for another late night stream. We might do a watch. We'll do some in living color Wednesday night. That's right. Mm-hmm. And if I go see Fantastic Four this week, we'll have a live review as soon as I get home from the theater for that. And until next time, gang, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Same bad time, same bad channel. I'm Pete from Wrestling with Horror for Draven, Felix, and Tony. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one. Remember, it's always better to burn out than fade away. That's it, gang. No outro tonight. Just good.